Welcome to Destroyer Industries. Audio subsystem initializing. Preparing 808 kick. Staging hi-hats.
Let's go!
Tuning snare drum. Initiating vocal overlay. Combining synthesizers. Audio subsystem initialization complete. In 3, 2, 1.
Time has come for something new. Something to change the game.
Yum yum.
When seeking fortunes at the fringes of civilization, you need someone you can trust. In this age of uncertainty, it's time to take back your strength. It's time to release the Kraken. Drake Interplanetary. We got your back.
Begin diagnostic pattern. Increasing intensity. Increasing intensity. Diagnostics subroutine complete. Let's rock this motherfucker, you stanky bastard. Initializing holographic video overlays.
Good morning, happy Friday, chat. How is everyone? Let me scroll up. Sam, good morning, how are you? Ander, welcome in. How are you? Town Scott, welcome in. Sykin, good morning. Rampant, welcome in. BSN, welcome in. Marcus, how are you? Welcome in. Hi, Han. Lou Dels, did I get that right? Probably not. Welcome in. Valor, how are you? Kujix, good morning. Sykin, thank you for hanging out on YouTube. I appreciate it. Stranix, happy Friday. How are you? Platinum, good morning. Gun Monkey, how are you? You mean when the Kraken becomes a racing ship, since it's all just speculation? We're speculating the speculations? No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Jared, how are you? A beautiful sunrise this morning? I did not get to see a sunrise this morning. I mean, it came up when I was awake, but I didn't see it outside because it's cold. Screw that. Yep, close enough. Okay, I was close. How's it going, chat? Happy Friday. Oh my god, yes, Friday. Yes. Yes. Everything is just speculation right now. You guys wanna tell me your feelings on the galaxy? I don't think I'm ready. Day off Friday? Nice. Hi, Pixelated. You have the day off? I wish I had the day off. Work has been... Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. Don't worry, it's soon, TM, right? How are you, Pixelated? I care not about Galaxy flip-flops directly. I don't either, because I don't own one. But I feel for my friends that went and bought the Galaxy for what it was promised to be last year. You know, just chilling a day off from flight school. Oh, that's super exciting, Pixelated. We love a good day off. In some cases, it's never TM. Sucks for those it does impact. You know what's messed up? I was going to buy one because of the whole base building thing. Tara actually yesterday was like, hey, you could benefit from getting a Galaxy. Do I want one now? No. If you buy a concept, you're buying an idea, not a finished product, so that sucks, but not much to be done about it. No, you're right, but they should never have promised that's what it was gonna be. Nightmare, thank you for hanging out on the YouTubes. I appreciate you. Your Polaris? Soon. Soon. IAE, right? The end of November. November 22nd. And still have nothing done. Oh, lots, for sure. You're buying a ship roll when one of those rolls is removed, yeah. If they say it's going to be X and not delivered, that's an ethical issue at least. And that's what happened. Hi, Texas. I have 0 concepts in my hangar. Zeus was the only concept I bought. But can you guys hear the dog? He's playing in his kennel. I don't have any concepts. No, that's a lie. I have the Vulcan, I think, in my hangar. You can hear him? Yeah, he's playing in his kennel. The Arostra, I don't have it yet, Ander. I haven't finished my chain yet. Yeah, you know what? I can't complain. It's good. It's good. It's Friday. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna say about it. It's not Mold Day, Greg. How are you? Are we talking about the Galaxy drama? Yes, Ace. Has their income model, selling ideas and not delivering for years at all, or changing it drastically seems more like gambling than buying anything. Yeah, I agree. Drama. Yep, Friday. Hi, Highway. How are you? It'd be like removing the refinery from the Eurostra. I would set everything on fire. I would be so angry. Aether, how are you? Welcome in. Was looking at Galaxy, but I'll skip it. Yeah, you're gonna want to, because if you're buying it on the concept of being able to build a base, don't do it. Town Scott, thank you for hanging out on YouTube. I appreciate you. Chat, our YouTube, well, my YouTube, is growing more and more every day, and I couldn't do it without all of you. I mean, I actually haven't looked at my stats in a minute. Let me go look. The Galaxy really needed a full presentation talking about its reconcept, not a badly worded Spectrum post. Yes. Yes. I mean, I'm not super pissed because I can still use it for medical manufacturing and refining. Modules give CIG the ability to essentially get away with this. Yeah. I'd rather have loot boxes so I can actually get something that's done, even if 90% of it isn't worth what I paid. It hurts to see people shelling out thousands to sit on an idea and not get it delivered. Oh, I agree. I agree. I mean, I'm not super pissed. Okay, but did you buy the Galaxy on the base building that they said? What do I go for at IE and Rostra? Just modular ship and then announce. Yeah, I agree. There should have been a but we're going to do X now. They now said there won't be a building module and we're not working on it now. Me? Yes, you, Kujix. Did you buy the Galaxy on the promise of base building? Feel the heat from here? Yeah. I haven't even looked at Spectrum. It's no thank you. Like, how many people in chat bought the Galaxy for that promise? Then again, I have only bought 3 ships total. Aurora started, then I melted. A Titan starter that I'm using, and a Pulse. That's it, and that's plenty of money. And yeah. Maybe I can craft a base building module for it. I bought it for refining. Okay, see? And that's where it wouldn't directly impact you if you didn't buy it for that reason. Now imagine if they took away the refining for it, Kujix. Yeah, CIG is gonna have to fix that. You can't say it will perform a role, then say, nah, just kidding. Your son bought it for that? Yeah, that's what I mean. There you go, Han. They already sold those modules? Mm-hmm. An org whale by the Galaxy. The Star Lancer? The building one? Man, I have a lot of jokes for that right now, but we're not going to joke about it. I will not buy the Star Lancer BLD. Why? Why? Why will you not, Kujix? I'm genuinely curious. They'll just... Psychen? No. 1, it is misc and not my style. 2, Galaxy hurt. 3, it is ugly. I haven't even seen it. I don't even bother watching their videos. I'll wait to see what they actually put in game rather than what they tease. Might be in game. No Man's Sky pre-release vibes for me. Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. That's a fat cow. Okay. 3. It's Misk. What's wrong with Misk? I don't see anything wrong with Misk. Somebody explain what's wrong with Misk. Misk is wrong with Misk? You realize that Misk is like industrial. It should look ugly. It looks like a flying... Oh my god, I need to look this up. Where's my phone? Why would you live in a sink? Is that what it looks like? Is a sink? I need to look it up. What is it? Misk. Star Lancer. Star Citizen. Go the distance. I don't understand. It literally looks like every other freaking Misk ship. Hi, Corin, how are you? Yes. Drake is industrial, Argo is industrial. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what's wrong with Misk? Miscellaneous, how are you? Kujix just doesn't like shiny metal. You know what we say to that? Bite. What is it? Bite my shiny metal ass. That's what they say, right? I'm doing good, ma'am. That's good. To each their own, true. Like, one of them beat up ones you find in an abandoned restaurant. Oh my god, Bender. Yeah, that's what he says though, right? Drake. Drake makes the butt plug. What I like about Misk is that it actually looks like a spaceship. Looks like spaceships. Built for space travel, not everything needs to be aerodynamic and sleek. Obviously, realistically, sleek ships make sense, but I like options. I feel like it's... it's industrial. It feels industrial, like all of the rest of the Misk ships. I take it we're talking about the whole galaxy being announced at the previous Icon. We did talk about that. We've moved on to the Misk. Because I was making jokes. Sleek ships make sense for ships that need to enter atmosphere. Vandal Kingship when? Sleek ships are actually very inefficient in Atmo. That's why airliners are bulbous. And let's be fair, there will be more building ships. They will be better than any of the ones we're getting in the next 2 years. Yes. But, Kujix, what about those of us that can't afford these large building ships? What about us? What about us measly people over here? Well, honestly, the Endeavor, but that's almost guaranteed to get reconcepted at this point. Boxy ships make sense for ships that don't need to enter Atmo, I think. How many times can we say ships in one sentence? I'm loving this. Misk just looks like an Airstream. I mean, should it not? No, there will be more of the same size. But for way more expensive. I want a shipping ship. Oh, that'd be cool. I would take it. We pay Orgmeats a fee for using their ships. To be honest, the Starlancer BLD will be 450 USD, I imagine. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. 450 USD is like 700 Canadian. Fuck that. Liberator? For way more expensive. Nice English, Dora. A Kraken? No, I don't need a Kraken. Shipping ship is the Liberator. she says. $700. Syken, are you gonna buy a $700 ship? Also, hi Khaled. Happy Friday. Kraken would be nice, but I need to win the lottery for that. That's what I'm saying. No, fuck that, right? I could do a more shipping, yes. Yeah, the Canadian USD, yeah, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Which is why I've been sitting on this Arostra freaking CCU chain for over a year now. No, you can live on my Kraken. I need crew. Okay. I haven't watched that chunk of sitcom yet. Which chunk? Hi, Senior. How are you? I can't help to notice that they completely avoided any medical gameplay in this year's sitcom. I'm gonna unmute my Discord people really quick, because then they can also join the speculations. I don't even know what my title is anymore. It's a lot of speculating.
In
Hello.
my butt.
Oh!
Jeez, Grace, I'm sorry.
She's unmuted the peanut gallery, and that's the first thing that gets said.
Yeah.
Just want to quickly say, I finally got off of Area 18.
Oh, nice.
1,000 credits for somebody to drive me to Bikini.
Nope.
Fly me.
Anyways, Corin, yes, they did avoid medical gameplay. I'm not sure why.
Because they're not working on medical ships.
They showed off a medical terrapin, though.
Yeah, but that's more like the tier 3, and that's what they already have in the Pisces and, yeah, the Nursa, so...
They didn't
Someone
talk
said
about-
that one of the silhouettes looks like the Apollo, so... Which I can only freaking hope.
I've seen people saying that it's not the Apollo. Because
I mean,
one of them
that wouldn't
is the
surprise me.
Christmas, and the other one... So what the one that people are missing in that is the new, what's it called, Crusader ship. People
Isn't
keep forgetting that that one is also coming.
Yeah.
That's one that they have talked about that is coming in the next 12 years, and that would be in those pictures.
12 years?
It's...
Yes, that's probably right.
That's probably accurate.
There was a little bit of medical talk in the social section, but that was just a side comment at best.
Well, they also didn't talk about bounty hunting, which is something they've apparently been working on when they released the
Yeah, they
space
didn't say
station as
anything
well.
about bounty hunting V2,
Mm-hmm.
which means likely the Zeus MR isn't coming anytime soon.
12 years before the refining modules.
I pledged the year my son was born. He's 9 now, and now 12 years for this other ship. Yeah, this is going to be a generational game. For sure.
The best expectations are no expectations, and I'm going to try my hardest to follow my own advice this year. Yeah. Hi, Jedi. How are you?
Well, they did
I was
say the
just
Banu
making that
Merchant
comment
Man.
to someone else.
Yeah, they did say the Banu Merchant Man was a generational ship. They could have not been lying.
No, I don't think they were.
So you're telling me I would be able to pass it down to my grandchildren who probably still won't see it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cool. Got it.
Generational. Yep.
I can only hope, right?
Your children's children might see it.
My great
Generations, is that five generations maybe?
my great grandchildren?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sounds about right.
Add another great just to be on the safe side.
I'm pretty sure that it's the Apollo medevac in one of the shadowed ship images. I even had a complete comparison between art and the picture. Oh, sorry. I even did a complete comparison between art and the picture.
See, I feel like if they're gonna release the Apollo, and part of this is me being salty, but if they're gonna release the Apollo, it's gonna be the triage. Especially if they only choose one of the two, it's gonna be the triage over the medevac. And that will piss me off because the one that I have is the medevac. So that'll be like 3 concepts that I don't have because
Why would they
like,
release?
we're gonna
both
release
of them?
this. Why did they release all 3 variants of the Spirit?
Because the passenger transport's not in yet. The gameplay for it.
That's a bullshit excuse. I'm sorry, especially for that ship.
It can also be argued that it's not in yet. NPC passenger transport's not in. But what about... Okay, here's a prime example. What about Sam being stuck on ArcCorp? You could...
You use one of your other ships.
No, he was like legit stuck
No,
there. He couldn't pull a ship at all.
To his hangar.
So that passenger transport ship would have come in handy to transport that passenger. So like players are in.
One Spirit down to pick him up.
Yeah.
I could pick him up in style on my E1.
Somebody made 50K in their Zeus just for doing that. So I mean, it's a loop. Player-driven economy.
Yeah. So like some of these things could be argued.
Well, then I would argue that NPC crew is not a valid.
No,
Not a valid thing
I'm
to
gonna,
push for
I'm gonna stop
mobile.
you right now. NPC crew is needed.
No.
Needed.
I agree with you on that. But they're saying that it's not going to be available, and everybody's like, well, because the mechanics behind it aren't going to be there. But the mechanics have to be there because you have to have NPC ships. You have to have the NPCs in Squadron being, crew members walking around, cleaning up stuff, equipping, using turrets, all that kind of stuff has to exist in Squadron. That AI exists.
How much of that is going to be actual behaviors, or how much of that's going to just be automated, like they're not actually doing anything in Squadron?
Well, that's a good question, because if you read the updates that they've given out, they said that those were AI tasks.
Apologies for jumping down. The thing is, I've been hearing a lot of people like, "Oh, we don't need it. It's not necessary." It's like, no, it's necessary.
Well, because they're like, currently they're like AI blades will be coming out with 1.0, right? And they're like, those will fill most of the functions of AI crew. I'm like, okay, but, and I'm not disagreeing with you, Andrew, either. I'm just like, but what about the stuff that a server rack can't do? They can't.
Right.
It can't physically get up and move around.
It can't load cargo.
Yeah. I mean, it could maybe operate a tractor beam, but
Right.
really,
It can't be a chef for you on your A90 or your 600i or whatever you got. It can't be a janitor. There's a lot of tasks out there that they want AI to fill in for that maybe people don't want to do.
yeah. Well, not to mention, I mean, I know they want as many player crew members as possible, but it's not possible with the
Yeah, it's
number
not
of people that are in. We'll need NPC crew for some of those capital ships and even smaller.
So
Otherwise, you're never going to see those ships.
they during this year's sitcon, they legit said that they're aiming for it to be a solo player, a multiplayer, and they said something else. So like it was like 3 different PvP or something.
Solo, PvP, PvE, and non-combat.
Yeah, kind of game. Where's the solo part coming in if they aren't putting in AI?
Well, you have a prospector, Dora.
Oh,
That's the excuse that people are using.
yes, you're right. I do have some solo ships, small ships, but eventually my capability to fly anything other than my freaking prospector is gone out the window unless I A, have friends that can play at the same time I can, or B, have AI to help me run that ship.
Right.
But I'm never going to be able to run that ship without that AI.
I like how they said like, this is a game for solo, PvP, PvE, and multiplayer, and then they go straight into like all the stuff that's pretty much geared towards large orgs, not just orgs, but large orgs.
Yeah.
And like, holy shit.
AI blades are not targeted Ace. They specifically said that on Spectrum. They had an entire post about it. It is not targeted for 1.0.
It is guaranteed. They said it is coming
Yes.
with 1.0.
Oh, did they change it?
No, they said that during ZitCon. It
Yeah,
is.
they said AI blades are, but crew. Or
Oh,
AI
okay.
is not.
Okay.
Yeah, but crew's coming later. Yep.
We need drones? No. Because eventually, who's gonna run those drones for you if you're a solo player? Because no single player ship has drones. Solo players get no progression and they'll like it. Yeah, basically.
Drones are one of those weird things too, because they've described drones differently throughout the years. Sometimes they say the drones are automated. Sometimes they say they need to be controlled. So
yeah,
it might depend on the ship and the function that they provide, but I don't know.
Yeah, Syken. I misread it, so that was my fault. They did, I guess, say that they were coming. Dex, how are you? Welcome in.
Yep, AI blades are expected with 1.0, but NPC crew is a later function, which I honestly think that's backwards. I think they should do it the other way around.
Yeah.
But blades are easier, I guess, because you don't have that physical
From
body
my understanding,
doing stuff.
the blade AI is technically in the game now, because they have like
they
the
operate
AI
turrets.
controlled. Yeah. So it's just a matter of turning that into a little device that you slide into your computer somewhere on your ship.
Yeah. Let's be honest, the CIG isn't going to be happy with AI blades unless it is legit AGI that forms Skynet. I don't know, I don't know. There's a lot that has been promised over the last few years that I myself was really looking forward to, and then they didn't touch it at all during this sitcon when they were talking about 1.0. What little bit of sitcon that I actually sat down and watched, I wasn't impressed with. Last year, I was buzzing. I was so excited for all of the stuff they were talking about, and then for them to come this year and say no.
Yeah, I made the post somewhere. I can't remember where I posted it, but I like the technical presentations. They were neat from a technical person's aspect or a developer aspect from myself, because they explained what they're going to be doing with these features. They're probably really boring for most other people, but for me it was interesting. But it wasn't, they weren't revolutionary. It was just like, cool, this is the route they're going with it. It's the next stage of what we have today. So
Yeah.
the planet generation, the tree placement, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, this is just iterations of what we have.
And there was some pretty cool things, like I said, but I didn't come out of this sitcon with, like, last sitcon I was,
There's less hype this year.
Yeah.
The hype was not there this year.
Apartments. No, I don't even want an apartment Rampart. I'm quite okay living off of my ship or building a small base off in the middle of freaking nowhere where nobody's gonna find me. I don't care for an apartment. That's...
I kind of do, just because I can't be bothered to build. But
yeah, and see, that's like my least favorite thing about like any kind of survival game is building the base. So like, when I play with other people, I usually have them build the base because I don't like it. I'll gather, I'll do all of that, but I will not build. It's never going to be achievable with what they want. There are two possible directions. Either we never get 1.0, but keep getting closer, but always out of reach, or they say fuck it and launch 1.0 with a shell of what was promised and maybe work on adding things in DLCs. So Chris Roberts said, Chris Roberts said that they're going to launch 1.0 and continue updating Star Citizen with all of the promised things. He didn't say it in such terms, but that's the gist of it. And a lot, like, when I first heard about Star Citizen, Tara was like telling me like we can do this and that and blah 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 eventually, and I was like, okay, cool, hi traveling. And I was like, okay, cool, what about like farming, can we do that? And he was like, eventually. Okay, can we do this? Eventually. And when? Because not even that was touched on. I want to be a space cow farmer, okay?
I think a lot of people are getting tired of asking when, and they're just like, if it's not there, then it's not coming.
What's
That's kind of how I feel sometimes.
What's really sad to me is the amount of my friends that have just quit playing because of numerous things, and one of them being it's always when.
Yep.
And not to draw us back, but going back to the Galaxy conversation, John Crew's statement about if it's not in the pledge store, it's just speculation and it could change and be gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
That I don't think that applies to just ships. Anything that we've heard or talked about them saying is going to be in game could just not be implemented. They could just decide, we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
And that's where the
I've been saying this straight from the beginning. Like it literally says as soon as you open the game, there's a big sign that you have to click yes, that everything in game is just what it is. It could be gone tomorrow. There's no guarantee of any of it. And
there's kind of an underlying I don't want to call it knowledge, but there's an underlying information there that says this is the type of game we're aiming for.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take parts of that game away, now you're alienating all the people that bought that image.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree 100% with that.
Once 4.0 is out and stable, I'm really expecting features to be added much faster. Server meshing is a huge hurdle. I am pretty sure farming and ranching will be part of base building. But that's speculation.
Yeah,
Yep.
I agree with that. It becomes more of a moral issue in a sense. Like, why are you effing us? Just because you guys can't keep up with, whatever timeline you self-implemented timeline you put on it, right? So I don't know.
But speculating is the name of the day. Oh, for sure. And that's totally what I was coming in for today. I knew what I was getting myself into as soon as I opened Discord and saw the Galaxy thing. We've been doing it all week. About everything that we've watched sitcom related, it's been speculation. So I knew what I was getting myself into. Honestly, I would be happy if they took a step back and focused on stabilizing and optimizing what is in game to make it launch ready. What keeps making me take a break is not missing features. It's getting tired of fighting with stability issues. Yes.
Yeah, and it's kind of a tired excuse, but it is an alpha. And
Yeah.
that's what the alpha's intent is. The point of an alpha is to put the features in the game. Balancing, stability, all that kind of stuff is supposed to come in beta. That's just a software thing. Now they've decided, though, with the 1.0, we're going to move it out of alpha. And we're going to add on the features after it gets released. So it is a shift. It's not super well received by some of the community, but that's what they're doing with it.
Yeah. I would hope there might be some kind of exchange token that can happen for those who did buy a Galaxy for the purpose of base construction. You can always melt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the melted excuse is weird too, because you have a $380 ship at a minimum. The Star Lancer, I think, came in at $250 without Warbond.
Yeah.
So unless the base building module is like $130 plus, or the BLD version of it is $130 more than the $250 you already put into it,
Yeah.
then that's
Oh,
a hard pill.
is that from Spectrum Ace?
If you bought the Galaxy outright, well, I guess unless you bought it at concept, you're not getting LTI, and that's a whole other discussion as well.
Thank you,
But-
Ace.
So you did buy it, a war bond, so you got LTI on it. That's a lot of money to do again.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna read this. Ace just took this from Spectrum. It says, "Hey everyone, I realize my previous comments may have given the wrong impression and I spoke too soon on this topic. I've since regrouped with the larger teams to ensure we're all fully aligned on the Galaxy's future. To clarify, while there's no base building module currently in active development for the Galaxy, we're fully committed to enabling a large base building drone module for it down the line. The Galaxy won't be the first ship for building large-scale structures when base building launches, but will come soon after, and its potential for the role is very much intact. My earlier comment about when things are speculative was incorrect. We want to make sure that when we walk on stage during ISC or any presentation, you can walk away feeling confident in the information we share. We'll share more information on this module as it becomes available. Thanks for all the feedback, and I'll be monitoring threads closely if you have any more questions. Hi, Kraken, how are you?
That feels reactionary.
He got in trouble.
Yeah, that feels
Somebody
like
yelled
a
at
walk
him.
back. Because the statement he made earlier was they have no plans, and now they have a plan.
Yep. That feels very reactionary.
And we got our way, yes. Kraken, I miss you. How you been? In other words, we
I posted-
panic added it. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Ace. I actually found that post and pasted a link to it for anybody interested.
Yeah. We got our way. Relax. Nobody's getting heated in this conversation. I can't speak.
I'm not sure what just happened. I just blacked out
Oh, that
for
sucks.
some reason. Going in QT to I'm stopped. I'm blacked out. What
That's
the
fine.
hell?
It happens to me all the time.
For an organization with this many people and this much money, it's amazing they still haven't figured out what devs mostly make horrible professionals. What?
Public relations.
Oh. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah.
What the hell?
We really need somebody in charge in public relations. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I think some gaming chairs
Hey,
have
look.
bites out of them. Everyone got their ass clenched so tight over this today. But can you blame them, Ranprint?
Something's happening with the game. I just got reset back to Bajini Point without doing nothing.
Per people.
Yeah. If people hadn't made such a big uproar about it right now, would they have even gone
No,
back
they
and
wouldn't have.
clarified it?
When you go to the doctor, do you go, yes. No, I have a Galaxy I bought for base building too. So, were you pretty upset about it? I was just sure it was a miscommunication. Yeah, a lot of people were not. A lot of people
know, man,
took it for
because
what was said.
Let's take the key binding as an example for weapon groups, right? They did not change that until we made a big frickin' stink about it.
Yeah.
And it was a stupid decision from the get-go, but I mean, they were committed to it. I'm gonna die. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, Nightmare, we were just talking about that. Hi, Wolpie, how are you? Welcome in.
Platinum, I just QT'd into the hospital. Literally, that's what happened. Like, I QT'd down to the planet, and all of a sudden I'm dead in the hospital.
Nice.
But not anymore, Ubu, because they just went back on that and said that it's coming. It's just not going to be with the initial Galaxy. I'm positive they don't play their own game. Many of us have been saying that for a while now.
Oh, frickin'. Speaking of them not playing their own game, and especially in some of the roles that they have, like Yogi has said that he doesn't play. I'm like, dude, how are you balancing ship stuff when you don't play it? I don't get that.
I remember that. And
At least a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
I get not wanting to get burnt out. That's understandable, but
burnt out. I've been here 9 years. What the fuck? How is he gonna get burnt out?
well, when you're doing the same thing day in and day out
No, I know. I'm just
as your job and like in your personal life at that point, then it's too much. But
I mean, yeah. I could discuss burnt out. Still no sound? Oh. I was like, what? Disappointed in the Zeus? Why? I didn't buy into the Zeus stuff, so I don't know why everybody's... You're like the fourth person I've seen say that you're disappointed in it.
I can't shoot this guy.
None of my weapons were working, and I figured out why. I didn't
User
set a keybind for them.
You kind of need that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I can't laugh because I did the exact same thing. For some reason, my trigger button was gone.
What the hell? It didn't re-equip my med pens.
A turkey, Ace? Why a turkey?
What the okay.
I mean, I love turkey, but why a turkey? I haven't had a chance to fly it yet,
Oh,
really?
God.
Oh, yeah. It's like they took the Titan and made it bigger. I don't know. It was different in the when I was in it yesterday for a brief minute.
Bloodshot Ridge is stupid. I hate that location so much. There's nowhere to land. There's nowhere to drive a ground vehicle up to it. It's dumb.
Hey chat, are you guys ready to discuss mining for a purpose again?
Oh God.
I just opened the, well, not just, but I had the, where I closed the SitCon presentation from yesterday, that's right where we were at. Before Tara came in and was like, so Dora. Is Tara here? No, I'm good. I'm safe. Need to get an invite to that? Me too. How's the family cracking? We're 47 minutes in chat and we haven't really touched on SitCon. You guys want to see it? This is still the 1.0 stuff. The cargo grid being odd dimensions limits the Zeus to 64 SCU for any hauling missions. What was it promised? Like how much SCU was promised for it? 126. Ooh. It can do 128. 128. Okay. Interesting. And you can only do 64. What? I've had 2 frozen ones in the freezer for a year now. Babysitting in an oven all morning was not appealing to me. So I looked it up if you can do it in the crock pot and it seems to work, so I'm trying it out. Oh, okay. A few years ago, my dad and I made a turkey in the Instant Pot. I shouldn't say a few years ago. It was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. No, not that long. 5 years ago? I don't freaking know. Anyways, we did a turkey in the Instant Pot. It was the best freaking turkey ever. It can do that, but when you take large hauling missions, they all come in 8 SU. Oh. I gotcha. Size matters.
Like a whole turkey?
A whole turkey. A whole turkey. I have like
It's in an Instant Pot?
yeah, I have a really big Instant Pot. So I have a smaller one, like a medium-sized one, and then I have a really large one.
Okay, I didn't know they made them that big.
Yeah. Yeah. I use my Instant Pot a lot. I actually just made pasta in it the other day because I work late. And I needed to feed my family, but I didn't have like anything planned, so I like looked it up. It was like pasta Instant Pot. It took like 7 minutes to like after it came to pressure, and then it was done, and it was delicious.
It's only bugging me a little bit that you guys are calling it Instant Pot. It's called a slow cooker.
It's called an Instant Pot, not a slow cooker. I have a slow cooker.
There's a difference.
Yes.
No, they're slow cookers. It's the same thing.
No, it's an Instant Pot.
See, if my dog said...
Oh my god. I'm gonna look this up for you.
You think I could fit a 4 SU box in a Terrapin?
No. Wait.
Pasta.
Pasta.
I don't know.
Y'all,
It has no cargo grid, but I'm wondering if I can just shove it in there.
y'all making fun of the way that I say pasta? Alright, here, I'm gonna switch this over so you can see. It's an Instant Pot.
Initializing holographic video overlays.
Instant Pot.
Yeah, those are slow cookers.
No.
So that, yeah, it is a pressure. You have to like seal it up, don't you?
Yeah, you close like the thing and it like builds pressure and it cooks your food.
I'm thinking different. Sorry, my bad.
Oh.
Hey,
No,
slow
a lot
cooker's
of,
better.
Know a lot of 420 enjoyers that would love Instapot.
Oh, Jesus.
Instapots, like edibles. I don't know.
No, those take a little bit of time.
Yeah, they take some time.
Discussion now today.
or edibles or concentrates. You hit like concentrates on knives, and that's insta high.
Yeah, that's a risky conversation due to local laws and whatnot.
Canada, it's all legal.
Yeah.
In Canada it is, but not everywhere. So
Oh, jeez, I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, right. Yeah, we can't talk about that because of the poor illegal places. I love pressure cookers. Me too. I have 2. They come in handy.
So yeah, they're pressure cookers. That's what it is. It's not an Instapot. It's a pressure cooker.
It's the brand is called Instant Pot.
That's why my brain was confused.
Yes. I do prefer the crock pot for meals. I think it tastes and cooks better, but the Instant Pot is so convenient. I prefer the Instant Pot because sometimes I work 2 jobs, so sometimes I forget to take things out for dinner. The Instant Pot, you can cook it from frozen, and it's good.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Initializing holographic video
I
overlays.
got one of those Ninja Foodie air fryer pressure cooker things. Fantastic.
I have,
Just throwing things in there and
yeah,
being done with it.
I have, they go on sale at Canadian Tire, Jared. I got my 8-quart one for $100 at Canadian Tire. They go on sale for super cheap. I have a Ninja Foodie, what is it? Like a 5-in-1 grill air fryer thing. It has like the air fryer. It comes with like a grill part. It has like air fry, grill, bake, something else on it. I don't know. I love it.
Pressure cooker probably.
I lived on a 22-foot sailboat on the ocean for a week. We had no motor, but we had a pressure cooker. It was in France. You had to eat well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these things are extremely helpful. I don't know how we went from Star Citizen to food, but I'm here for it.
Every conversation's food eventually.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
true.
say, I don't know of any channel I go to where it doesn't devolve into food conversation.
Mm-hmm. Food's crucial, you know. I think it was me and the turkey. Maybe.
Yep, that was it.
Yep.
Turkey talk.
I just had enough turkey to last me until Christmas, so I'm quite okay. That's why I was curious. Like, we just had Canadian Thanksgiving, and here it's you eat turkey on Thanksgiving and you eat turkey at Christmas. That's it. Like, a random turkey is not a thing for us.
So true.
It's the same for me. I'm just like, I don't really like turkey all that much, but I'll eat it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
Yeah. If y'all want a great recipe, Instant Pot recipe, check out Bon Appetit's Instant Pot Carnitas. It's insanely good, keeps well, freezes well, and you get this amazing quart of concentrated pork stock at the end of it. Interesting. Easter, we eat ham and scalloped potatoes.
Mashed and gravy.
If you don't love food, our friendship becomes questionable. True. I'm going to put the turkey in my smoker this year. Oh. That's what my brother did the one year, and he said it was fantastic. Yeah, there's only 2 times a year that we eat turkey, and it's Thanksgiving and Christmas. Easter, we eat ham. Like,
For me, it's just Thanksgiving.
oh, really? I guess you said your family wasn't, like, really big on, like, the holidays and stuff, right?
We do Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah. Really? So what do you eat at Christmas?
Ham,
Oh, okay, okay.
like a glazed ham or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I end up usually eating ham at Thanksgiving as well. So
For Christmas, we usually do a turkey and a ham. Just because we have, like, a really large amount of people that come. But this year we're just doing a turkey because there's only like 10 people that are gonna be here, so it's not as much as normal. A lot of work. But turkey, I guess, in the smoker isn't too bad. You just have to, like, do stuff to it every so often. It's the same as putting it in the oven. I actually have, like, this thing. It's pretty large. It's to cook turkey in, so that I have oven space for other things that I have to cook. It's pretty handy. It cooks the turkey, like, perfectly every year. Kujix is just the quiet kid in the corner. I just realized that he was here.
Plotting.
He is. Scares me a little.
He's up to angry elf things.
True.
Soon he's gonna be the angry elf on the shelves.
Your time to shine is coming, Kujix. Meebel, how are you? Welcome in. I smoked a turkey one year. It's good, but you lose the skin because it gets kind of leathery unless I did it wrong. You may have. Hi, Syken. Syken cooks his turkey in the smoker. How do you cook your turkey, Syken? How do you make it not leathery? It is more the babysitting of the smoker for hours, not the physical amount of work. Yeah, I don't think my smoker works super well either. I have struggled with it in the past. I got it for free though, so I can't complain. I want a smoker so bad, but I first want to get a Blackstone. The one with the air fryer compartments.
I debated on that one, and I decided not to do it. A, because I have an air fryer, and B, because I don't know if I could do that outside.
What do you mean?
Incoming raid.
Just, what are you gonna cook in there? Fries?
I don't know, I have no idea. Hold on. Noob, thank you so much for that raid. How was your stream? What were you getting up to? You're done early today.
Also, you need power outside for that.
You don't have power on the outside of your home?
Not where my grill is.
Must be nice to have a home.
Oh my god. Get out of here.
Saw that coming.
Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you that haven't been here before, I'm Dora. We are just chatting today because Star Citizen is on fire. I'm just kidding.
This game is on fire.
We're speculating. That's what we're doing. How's your stream, Noob? Chat, if you're not following Noob, please make sure you click that link and go drop him a follow. We hit some Space Marine 2. Oh, there you go. We were 30K'ing nonstop yesterday, so I just decided servers are on fire. I am not going to attempt that again today. And for that raid, there we go. Okay, back to the air fryer thing. I mean, yes, you could cook fries, but you can also cook like potatoes or other stuff in there. Anything that you could air fry in your home, you could air fry in that.
So you need to have a home.
Bongo, how are you? Welcome in. Valor, the PTU is also on fire, so therefore I am not doing it. Not a chance.
You need a home and a family to cook for, Sam.
And you
so-
need electricity. 'Cause you can,
Yeah.
I found if you steal from the neighbor or the people beside the garbage can here, they don't like it.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
And the cord kind of leads right to me, so.
You're being pointed out right away. I mean, yeah, I guess. And there's just like one person that he's cooking for, so if you already have the air fryer, it's fine. But if you're cooking for a family like I am, then it would be handy to be able to do it all at once on the thing. Hey, did you see you can get a Blackstone for inside your house?
Yeah, but that defeats the purpose.
I thought that was neato. I was like, wow, it's a griddle. I can make all the stuff on it. And then my husband's like, we have a griddle. Yeah, but it's not a Blackstone.
Yes.
I like having that stuff outside because I can do something messy and I don't have to clean up after. I have to clean up the top of the Blackstone, but
True.
none of that. I don't want to say the smell because sometimes it smells good, but it's good when it's done.
Yeah.
So there's the grease and the spattering and all
Yeah.
the other stuff that you just leave outside.
That's true. Dreams crushed, hopes right, Ace? That's exactly how I felt. I was so sad.
I just want to know how you fight off the rabid dogs.
With a
stick.
fence?
Oh yeah, civilization. People, I forgot to.
A stick, yeah. That you like sharpen the end of?
Yeah,
I
you can
wanna
have a
kill
pokey
them.
end.
Oh, if I
No,
kill
you just
that's
poke
not
them a little bit. They
right.
get scared.
I've been playing so much Ark that You said like with a stick, and I immediately thought, oh, I need to make more spears.
Make a spear. I thought the same.
Whoops. Jesus. Yeah. Anyways, chat, let's watch this because I need to. Excuse me. What the heck? Let's pause this. Switch over here.
Initializing holographic video overlays.
I'm gonna put my sounds off. Okay. And here we go, chat. Quiet. Shh.
Soft framework we are adding that give meaning and progression to our professions and features. It's providing the framework for motivation to play the game. That's the journey, though. What about the destination? So Dave has already discussed citizenship and the main story, so let's collapse that for now. Let's talk about endgame content. The content that is designed for experienced players and keeps them engaged.
Welcome
Basically
back,
everyone in
Kujix.
this room.
Hold on, Kujix. You weren't here when we were talking about you? No. Okay. Cool.
Wait, he missed
So
an
how does that
off the
look?
shelf comment?
He missed it all. He said he was packing his bag for his next trip. Oh, you poor elf.
In 1.0. Firstly, we'll have open world content, including missions, group missions, and server-wide events, like we have today, but tailored to endgame players. While the sandbox element of Star Citizen will allow for large-scale battles, we also want to provide challenging instanced content that will take full advantage of not only multi-cruise ships, but fleets of ships. And you kind of know how we do that, right? You saw that yesterday. And as you progress through the guilds, you'll be able to accept high-level contracts from government agencies who will offer prototype and military blueprints as rewards. These missions will require the full coordination of multiple players and an assorted fleet of capital, support, and fighter ships. You will finally be able to become the admiral of the fleet, directing your armada from your hologlobe, which, yes, is a feature included in 1.0.
I mean, yeah, sure. Org fleet battles. Cool. Yay. But, oh my god. But what about those of us that aren't interested in that?
Yeah, I was psyching on that. Meh.
Yeah, man. I got more than my share of large-scale battles in Eve. That's what I'm saying. I'm okay with like a one-on-one, even a two-on-frickin'-two scenario. But like a lot of people all at one time, that's just asking for a disaster. Interested in salvaging the remains, right? And Galaxy builds large. Yeah, that's what we saw in last year's panel. They said small to large. So much ramming, so many tiers. Exactly. And that's exactly what will happen if it's a large battle. On a one-on-one scenario, you don't always have that problem. I was gonna say you don't have that problem, but you do. You still do. But, you know, like, in a larger situation, if you have hundreds of smaller fighters, it's going to be a problem. Endgame is not for you. I know, it's not. Maybe my great grandchildren, maybe, but Orange. Orgs with the pledged capital ships, orgs with the pledged capital ships are gonna just ram people because they get the whole ship back. People with build or bought ships are gonna be screwed. Yes, tree person? Okay. I mean, if they make master mode MM++, where ships have a max speed of 0.6, it will help with ramming. You just do not ever say that line again, Slicken. We are slow enough. Before master modes, all my friends said, Dora, you fly really slow. And I said, yeah, okay. Like, sure, whatever. And the master modes came. And I catch myself boosting so freaking much to get up to a speed that feels comfortable to me. Because I feel, without boost, I'm flying slowly. Hopefully no one from CIG read that gets ideas. Now everyone flies slow, and it's silly. You're not allowed to break the sound barrier in space. What?
Like that Austin Powers skit with the roller.
Mm.
But, like, it's... I don't want to get into the slow discussion again. Because, yeah, I never used boost. I never had my boost button set to anything because...
Oh, yeah, Dora never boosted.
Because I never needed it. I remember, yeah. I remember flying with Andrew. I'm like, why you fly so fast? Because I can. Okay, now you can't. Now what?
That was part of what made the Inferno a flyable ship for me, is being able to boost turn.
Yeah. My boost is my most used button. It is my most used button now, yeah. And it never was. I literally never even had it bound to my sticks. Crash into asteroids? Yeah. I don't know. Flying mouse and keyboard feels like pushing a car down the highway, but I saw a tip of double bind boost to increase speed limiter. What? Wave. We're calling him out.
New follower.
Because I haven't been in the game for a while, I thought they got rid of the speed limiter.
No, it's still there. It's just at the top.
Oh.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Yeah, it's just at the top, like, because they redid the MFDs. So it used to be on the left side, and then now it's at the top.
Yeah, when I flied the Fury, though, I would end up turning off the speed limiter and just dealing with thrust alone.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is now, though. Like I said, I haven't played.
I honestly hadn't noticed, but you're totally right. I boost all the time now. Yeah, I never did. I flew what my ship would fly. And to me, that was fast enough. And now, I have to boost. And then I run out of my boost and I feel like I'm flying even slower. Which I get, I understand only having so much boost capability. And then having to let it, like, charge back up and whatever. But in that point of it charging back up, I don't have the patience to fly slow. I wait until it just gets out of the red, and then I boost again. Like, that's too slow. It's clunky on mouse and keyboard. On sticks, master mode seems slightly better. It's not terrible, but it's not the same. I miss where we were prior to master modes. Like, I don't know. I know why they changed it, but what is free fly mode called in Star Citizen? Nav?
This is pure hopium, though.
Decoupled?
None of the videos that they showed at CitizenCon had master modes in it. Like, none of the UIs designated what mode they were in. Like, all the squadron videos didn't have it.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody made that observation.
Sounds like you need to give a better illusion of speed. What do you mean, Jenna?
Yeah.
Grocery store, is there anything you want me to get?
Yeah, can I get some cheese fries?
Some nachos? Do you like chili on your cheese fries, Andrew?
I do.
I'm pretty sure that was platinum. Oh, poor guy.
Hi, Mom.
And the Vandal ship jumped to Quantum with their shield up. Did it? Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Now I have to go back and watch.
Or wife or girlfriend. I don't know anything about Platinum's personal life if that was Platinum.
I'm pretty sure it was his mom. Who's at the drive-thru? Nobody.
Yeah, she didn't give me a chance
I
to
don't even remember what I was talking about
mute
now.
my mic before she started talking. So.
It's okay. Is she gonna bring us back fries?
Yeah.
No.
Rude.
I want fries. Can I have fries?
No, because Platinum's mom's not bringing it back for us. What I mean, Dora, when you're in a vehicle, depending on what vehicle you're in, even if you're going at the same speed, it feels faster in a car than a truck. No.
I don't know. Being in the back of a truck going like 100 kilometers an hour and slamming its brakes, it's pretty damn fucking fast.
But I drive an SUV, right? I don't drive my husband's truck very often, but I've driven it. And I can tell you, like, it feels the same. Maybe it's because I don't like driving.
There is a perspective thing about it. And I go back to my EverQuest days on this one. If you played a gnome in EverQuest and you're running along, you're running the same speed as you are if you're an ogre. And there's a definite size difference. There's a height difference between the two. If you're running around as a gnome, you're closer to the ground and it feels faster, even though you're doing the same speed.
Yeah.
So there is a perspective change there. But I want to go back and say that I don't want like cheesy effects to fill in for the feeling of speed. Like they did the snow, and that just felt wrong to me.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Cataclysm, how are you? That's just because you sit higher in a truck. In space, there's no ground for reference. Yeah, so everything feels slower.
So what you're saying is shorter legs, you run faster?
No, you appear like you're running faster because you're closer to the ground, whereas the guy that's taller, who's running the same speed, feels like he's freaking way slower than you.
In reality, the smaller person is giving more effort toward moving fast as the big person. But
yeah.
Sure. Your legs got to move quicker.
Give us speed lines when we're going real fast. Make it known that I'm flying super fast. The speed limiter says I'm flying 400, but it doesn't feel like I'm flying 400. Taller characters felt slower, but everyone is the same speed. Yeah.
Check Star Citizen chat.
Why? I'm scared.
It's safe.
Look, he's moving so fast. It's because he's closer to the ground. Jesus Christ. Apex, yeah. I don't know. The whole, I can understand why.
I don't know, Sam.
It just doesn't feel, the space snow was weird, yes. What if they changed the measurement cycle so it said you were going 800 instead of 400? Would that make it feel better? No, because it would still make it feel like I'm going slow. I can see it says 400. Okay, you want to drive that fast in a vehicle? No, because then you're dead.
Yeah, in space, it's all what you're relative to. If everything's going slow, it still feels slow. You fly along a space station to try to get to your hangar or something.
Mm-hmm.
it just feels slower because you're not moving as fast.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what the number is.
Yeah.
It's a scale issue.
And I could be boosting or not boosting, just flying a normal speed, and then my friend comes through, and their highest boost speed is the same as my normal speed, and they appear faster. It's nuts. Skill issue? Yeah, it is a skill issue. I'm slow. I don't know what to tell you. But space is big, it should feel slow. Yeah. Yes and no. If I'm flying a small ship, I should be able to feel like I'm going fast. But if I'm flying a big old capital ship, then yes, make it slow. I'm just being an ass. I hate the slow. It's annoying. Anyways, back to this.
For reference, though, even 2 meters a second is freaking fast. Sorry.
Hi, Androsa. How are you? I mean, yes, but do you not feel like you're going slow in your ship, even though your speed limiter says you're going like really fast?
Yeah, and that's why I said it's a relativity thing. It's something you're slower relative to something else.
Even when I'm doing low flying and anything, like I have to boost. I'm constantly boosting. I am in nav mode too, so I'm going as fast as the ship could possibly go, and I'm still boosting.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I'm not bad. I can't complain. Sounds like everyone is agreeing with me. CIG can make it feel faster. By
Yes and no, because there was a back end issue with things going way too fast.
yes,
The system itself wasn't able to catch up with the bullets, and I think the ships with it, like them
We
combined, messing with things.
We don't know that for sure.
No, that was a rumor. You're right, but that was the most
And-
plausible rumor in my brain.
mm-hmm.
It sounds like a plausible rumor to me, or to most people, but Yogi explicitly said it that Master Mode was not about server performance. And if I put my developer thinking hat on, like they could send the bullet events with a start time and a vector and a velocity, and on the server calculate where that bullet's going to be anywhere along that path with fairly quick math. So I have a hard time with that argument.
How goes the dissection of sitcom? You know, it's funny you ask that. I don't think we've really discussed a lot of sitcom. It's been more very off to the side conversations because we're speculating today.
Turkey.
And we had to talk about pressure cookers.
And turkey, yes. And Platinum's mom not bringing us fries.
And running speeds.
Yep.
No.
Short legs.
We could tell you a lot about Instant Pots. We could. And Blackstones.
And an Instant Pot is not a pressure cooker. Or
It is.
An Instant Pot is a pressure cooker. It's not a slow cooker.
Yes. I mean, both of my Instant Pots have a slow cooker, like, button on it to cook things slower, like a slow cooker.
So now they're slow cookers?
It can do everything. It can saute, it can slow cook, it can pressure cook,
It's that age-old argument. This thing
it can make
is
yogurt.
always that thing, but that thing is not always this thing.
Oh, I assumed you were
Dog sandwiches.
So I pushed play for all of like 2 minutes in the last hour and 20 minutes. Squirrel.
Or are they tacos?
I interrupted. I'm sorry.
Tell us
Or
more.
is a taco a sandwich?
Is a taco a sandwich? Is that what you're asking?
They're
So?
internet debates, the great internet debates.
Hmm.
Like, is a hot dog a sandwich or is it a taco?
This is
Or
very
is a taco actually a sandwich?
It's definitely a sandwich.
this is a very ADHD stream today. Instant Pot yogurt is actually fantastic. Yes. Yes. I've only ever done it once, Stuartus, and it turned out amazing.
Sorry. Instant Pot yogurt?
Yeah, you make it.
I would 100% make like the mold.
No, that's
Congratulations, you made yogurt.
I guess. A little too long though. Let's.
Have I ever used the slow cooker function on? Yeah, I use it all the time. That's how I make like stew, chili, Soups. Meatloaf. I cook mine in the microwave now. It turns out so... Wait, you cook meatloaf in the microwave? You notice the pause? We're all like waiting, like how, why?
I was gonna say I air fried a steak the other day.
Oh, me too. I do that all the time.
5 minutes to preheat, 5 minutes to cook, flip it over, 5 more minutes, and then let it sit for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Quickest and easiest thing ever.
Yeah.
I might do it again.
It's delicious too. Like it's, I don't know. I love the air fryer. I love the Instant Pot. You gotta love skulking around Spectrum, looking at dev messages, and then reading in the chat people losing their shit about the game's performance, even though it says degraded performance. Oh yeah, which is part of why we're speculating today, because degraded performance.
It is a little over medium rare Saikin, so I might reduce the timing a little bit on it. But
We do 3 minutes per side, and then rest for 5, and then it comes out like perfectly medium rare.
Probably about right.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate the new MFDs. I'm sorry, but I really hate these fucking things. They're so useless. Like the one scanning the one always keeps changing.
Yes, to be frank, it has degraded performance at the launch of the patch. It took a few days for them to admit it. Yeah, but it quite literally before you launch says degraded performance. Enter at your own risk. So like if you're still entering and then going to Spectrum to bitch about it, that sounds like an issue, not an ish me.
I went to Spectrum and I put pictures.
I have a silicone steamer. I put the meatloaf in it, formed it into a donut shape, hole in the middle, and nuke it for 15 to 20 minutes until it is up to temp. Way better than an hour in the oven. Did you know, Ace? You wanna know? I want to hear something fantastic. What you can do is you can put it in your silicone thing. Put it in the air fryer for 10 minutes, and it's way better.
I'm gonna have to agree. I've never actually used an air fryer ever in my entire life, but anything put it in a microwave is not that great.
Try it. You can look it up. If you have an air fryer, do it. Pasta in the air fryer. I haven't done pasta in the air fryer, but one of my friends did mac and cheese in the air fryer. 4.0, yeah.
You guys are all talking about magic shit.
Do you mean craft dinner?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No, but that would be fantastic. I love craft dinner. All the Americans are like,
microwave food makes things extra chewy.
I guess it depends on what you're cooking, because if it's like a microwave meal that like is intended to be cooked in the microwave, then no.
Microwave nuggets? Oh my god. It's not even a crispy skin, it's like a...
Oh, the Italian ancestors are going to haunt the fuck out of us this Halloween? Yes. Smoker meatloaf would be better. Yes.
Senior Citizen? No, they won't. They won't bother me because I play the song Dominic the Donkey every year. They love me for it.
I'm no dev, but working on new tech for what they're doing with the servers highly intrigues me. Oh yeah. Smoker meatloaf sounds fantastic. Yes. I need to buy a smoker. But like I said, I need to buy a Blackstone first. Store-bought microwavable meals. Insert. We do not do that here. Black Panther meme. So, do you, Jedi? I don't know if you have kids. Do you have kids? Before I go on with the rest of this, I need to know. Do you have kids, Jedi?
It's easy to teach kids how to use a microwave. It's not so easy to teach them how to use a stove.
Yeah. Hi Vox, how are you? Wife and I were thinking meatloaf this weekend. May need to try it on the smoker. You have to tell me how it is. I'd watch for like a sec, then lose interest because I got no idea what the code means. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Kids, insert. We do not do that here. Okay.
My fun to cook is very, very, very stressful.
Yeah, so like Andrew said, it's a lot easier to teach a kid how to take a microwave meal and put it in the microwave. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. And put it in the microwave than it is for me to teach them how to use the stove or the oven or the air fryer or the Instant Pot or any of that.
And not burn the food because they forgot about it.
Yes.
Or themselves.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Hell, I burn myself all the time.
Yes. I have a very, 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 very busy lifestyle. And sometimes you just gotta feed your kids. Fed is best. Where it comes from, I don't care. As long as you eat. I'll have to try the air fryer meatloaf. We just got a new air fryer since our previous one had a recall. Just got her this morning. Yeah, definitely. It's totally worth it. Way better, way faster, and it's good. You don't need to feed kids, but you do.
As somebody who's eaten out of garbage cans, you definitely want to know where your food's coming from.
But I mean, how you make it, if you... Oh, I'd rather feed my kids a freezer meal that you pop into the microwave in a bind than have them eat a bag of chips for dinner. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's...
What if they're the onion ring, sour cream, and onion things?
What are they called? Funyuns? Like the little circles?
Yeah, but they're from the compliments place? Or
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Yeah, they are. They'll figure out how to fend for themselves eventually. So that's what we do for Fend for Yourself nights, is frozen microwave meals. For my kids, anyways. Will the server meshing assist in the performance of the game, you think? I was in a VC last night with my org just chilling, and we're talking about how much... yes, I think server meshing will fix a lot. Because I think they talked about it last year. If you're in one area, there's going to be, like, different sections that all work together, but it will be... Oh, how do I say it? What did they say? He showed a diagram of it. It's like... I think it'll be better.
A bubble within a bubble.
Yeah.
Like a server within a server that has for main areas.
Yeah. Try Free Flight or Arena Commander if you want to see where performance would be closer to. Yeah. Or toss them outside, tell them to climb the tree and eat some mangoes. But we don't have mango trees here.
Like that one song, Bubble Butt, Bubble Bubble Butt.
Survival skills for the win. Diagrams for days. Yeah. So, like, he showed a player here, a player over here, and they could see what each other were doing, but they were going through different, like, servers and, like, things. Like, this player was on this server, this player was on this server, but they could coincide together. Like, I don't... Without any 30Ks.
Separating computation. So one server would handle the physics and the other person could see that happening even though their server wasn't handling those same physics.
Yeah.
Their same server could be handling physics calculations for something else or AI calculations or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then if the servers get overloaded, they can, when dynamic server meshing comes in, I should clarify, when those servers get busy, then they can start splitting those areas up into smaller and smaller areas until you have a server that's controlling a very small zone to keep up with the traffic.
Yeah. Mega, how are you? Welcome in. We keep some hamburger helper meals for fast solution if we need. Oh yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you know, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. You know, if I'm working late, I can't just stop what I'm doing to go make a meal for my kids. So I need to be able to have something for them to just quickly be able to grab and eat for themselves. They're very capable of reading directions on, like, a package or whatever, but that doesn't mean I trust them to use my stove or my oven. I'd for sure trust them to put it in the microwave. It's not rocket science to use a microwave. Whereas it takes a little bit more thought process to use the stove or the oven.
I even seen this little cool contraption where it was like a blast shield, almost like a plexiglass shield for the oven, right? Awesome thing until the ladies like showed it closer up. There was a big burn mark on one of the where like right where a kid's face would be, and it's just like if this thing wasn't there, that could, it's like goddamn.
Yeah. Entities can move from one server to another and see into other servers seamlessly. So you can shoot someone who is in the next room that is located on another server. Yes, Jedi, thank you. It's easier to blow up the house using a microwave than a stove, just saying.
That depends.
It depends what you're putting in there. First off.
No, the gas stove,
And
you just turn the gas on.
that's true, that too. I don't have a gas stove, thankfully.
Little piece of tinfoil from the lid, something like that. Put in there. Could
Yeah. Sounds like entanglement with quantum computing.
yeah,
Yep.
that actually is what I was going to mention. Quantum computing is a thing now, and it's becoming more and more of a industrial thing. So that means soon it's going to be able to be put into developers' hands for more of a or like a business thing.
Mm-hmm.
And once they do quantum computing, they're going to have to change a lot of their back end to fit that. So we might actually go back some once they get that going.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get that going.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. That's my point. Kids are crazy. I don't know what kind of kids you know, Jedi, but my kids would never. They're they're very straight. Like they're if they're not doing something the way that it should be, they are concerned. Like it's weird. Super welcome in. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Friday.
I have some news for you, Dora.
Hadnals, welcome in.
Everybody's mom thinks their kids are saints.
Okay, so on that topic, I don't know many kids that would rather be at home than out with their friends. And both of my kids would rather be at home than out with their friends. I don't know why. I have even, like, my daughter has a cell phone, and I've texted her like, go hang out with your friends.
You mean outside?
And she won't. They love being outside. They'll play outside all day, but they don't want to go hang out with their friends. It's called being introverted, but they're not. It's weird. Mom's a cool streamer, that's why. Yep.
Well,
they like hanging out with me.
I was told they brought in a priest when I was born.
For me, it was called growing up 3 miles from the nearest city, so there's nobody around. You had to ride bikes everywhere.
Yeah, I guess. Speaking as an introvert, I'm an introvert as well. But like, I don't know. They won't.
I grew up in the 70s, 80s in like right now the town is the most the most meth and cocaine usage in all of Canada. Yes, we let our parents let us go run free.
Yeah, and like, so I live in a small town. I'm okay with my kids going and, you know, like walking to the store by themselves, all that kind of stuff. Because like everybody knows, well, mostly everybody knows everybody. But I am constantly trying to be like, go play with your friends, like go do this. And like they'll ask sometimes like, can I go play with my friends or whatever, but it's very rare. Like they want to be home. And it's strange.
Outside is microplastics now anyway.
Like they'll go outside. They'll be outside all day, every day, especially in the summertime. Like they don't care. They just don't want to go to somebody else's house. And their friends can't come to our house because of our dogs. My best friend has 2, 17 and 12. Both would rather be home than out. They would prefer home with a friend. Yeah. Abandon them? I would never, and my kids know that.
Seems like they're just pre-jaded to the real world.
They just like being home. Like, they don't like going to other people's houses. And I think it's because I raised my kids slightly different than other parents do. So I think that's what it is. Like, they're not accustomed to how other families are. Like, I don't do the whole screen time thing. If you want to have screens, you have screens. As long as your grades are fine. Like, if you want to go do this, go do this. I don't care. As long as I know where you are and who you're with. But a lot of the time, it's not like that.
Hey, Mom, I'm going to hang out with the police department.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is. Load them into a giant slingshot and shoot them into the lake. We have a pool. What do I need to shoot them into the lake for? I just have good kids. I don't know how to tell you that. But yeah, like, they'd rather be home. So we have across the street, well, not across the street, across the alley, there's a family that lives there, and they have 3 kids. My kids will go there sometimes.
Cha-ching.
Thank you for the biddies, Jay. I appreciate you. They'll go there sometimes, but they'd prefer to be home. Playing with their own stuff, doing their own thing, without having to worry about other kids. They spend all day with other kids, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day with other kids. When they come home, they don't have to worry about that. So, like, I can understand why they want to be home. Pool isn't big enough.
Hogwarts Legacy's on sale on Steam and Epic.
There you go.
70% off.
There you go. Hi, Poodoo. How are you? Poodoo, you have a kid. Does your kid prefer to be home or out with friends? Am I a millennial? Why? I'm curious what being a millennial has to do with my kids. I'm very curious.
That's interesting. That it kind of brings that up. I'm Gen X, and I'm a freaking helicopter parent.
And I'm not.
I am 100% of like you. I want to know what's going on at every minute, so I know.
Nope, I'm not. He used to stay home a lot, but now he is a freshman in high school and has learned how amazing girls are. Oh. Maybe it's just because my kids are younger that they don't want to go out. You ask my son, like, hey, do you have a girlfriend? And he goes like, ew, girls are gross. Like, you ask my daughter, who's 11, like, hey, do you have a boyfriend? And she, like, blushes. I'm like, no, girls are gross. So they changed the Galaxy story again. Kujix, you're like 40 minutes too late. I just hear a lot of people that have kids and they're mostly early 30s. I am early 30s, yes. I am a millennial. And you know what? I wear that proudly because I am not like most millennials. I was packing, remember? That sounds like an issue, Kujix.
Yeah, we have video of it.
Hey, I'm a millennial. There you go. If your kids are introverts, lock them outside. If your kids are extroverts, attach them to a PVC pipe with bungee cords. Yes. I don't have introverted kids, though. That's the thing.
That's not abuse at all.
Anyways, chat. Here. Have a multi-raffle. What is this?
Tie your kids to a PVC pole. It's like those leash parents. Fuck those leash parents. Your kid's not a dog.
So to answer Kujix, yes, they go back and they said that there will be a module for the Galaxy to be able to build large structures.
Oh, I apologize to anybody in chat if they're a leash parent. I don't mean it you specifically, but fuck leash parents. Sorry. Disneyland leash parents are the funniest thing in the world.
The girls thing has happened mostly over the last summer and has kicked into high gear this school year I'm in. I don't want to be a grandpa yet training. Oh no. The ultimate child home care.
You mean daycare? Isn't that already a thing? Or are you talking foster homes?
Mm.
So they don't come back. Well, that's not fair. Gen X only gets 1977 to 83. That's only 6 years.
By the time they're 18, you'll have spent 99% of the time. No. No.
I think that's wrong. Gen X goes earlier than that, if I remember right.
I thought it was like mid 60s. Or even just 70. Because then it was boomers, wasn't it?
Gen X
Generally
is
defined
67
as
to 82.
1965 to 1980. Sorry, Dora.
You're 82? Oh, born in 82.
I read that too. I was like,
I was like, what? There's also a weird overlap in X and millennials. Yeah. Good place to start, right? Who needs to leave their house when, yeah.
Must be nice to have a house to leave.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I think every generational period has an overlap of like a year or two.
Yeah, it's weird. I was born in May of 80, so I barely made it. I was not born in 82, I just noticed the chart overlaps. Yeah, Senior said that. he said, I'm 82 and I'm an elder millennial. I just hear a lot of people that have kids. Wait, which one? Oh, people that are millennials and have partners and a family, or just partners. I wish I knew their secret. I am a millennial. I have a husband and 2 children. And it's because, as a millennial, I grew up telling my parents I was sleeping over at my friend's house when I was really blacked out in a field. No, I'm just kidding. I just see that all over the place, right? So I was like, oh, here's the time. No, I never did that.
Bullshit. I mean,
I really never did. I could always be honest with my mom. If I was like, Mom, like when I was like 16, I told her, I was like, Mom, I want to go to this party and drink. And she was like, okay, just call me when you're done. And I would call my mom and she would come pick me up. One time I called my mom at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday to come pick me up because public transport wasn't running yet. I could always tell my mom that stuff.
See, that's awesome.
And that's exactly what my husband and I have been teaching my kids. Like, if you need us, call. Like, I don't care what time it is, where you are, what you're doing, just call me. Because lying to me is going to get you in more trouble than just telling me what's going on. My wife is more than a partner. Yeah. What generation is the I don't give a fuck generation? I feel like I belong there.
How many times has your son called you to pick him up at a drunk party?
My son?
Yes.
He's literally 8 years old, so never.
Uh-huh.
Mom told me I could tell her anything when I got my first tattoo. That was a lie. My mom took me for my first tattoo. I was 16 years old. My mom took me for my first tattoo. I could tell my dad something like that. My mom, and see my dad, I could never. That's Gen X. Yes. Oh yeah, that's me. What year were you born, Psychic? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. 79? What year did we determine was... Where did that go?
That's a Gen X.
Is it?
That's like barely. It's like right at the end of Gen X.
Oh, my parents are Gen Xers. Funniest one I saw was kids said they were going to hang out with their friend. Mom said, "Don't forget to wear protection." Kid was like, "I'm 15." Mom was like, "I'm 30." Oh yeah, I've seen that too. My parents had a similar rule. If you tell us, you won't get in trouble if you stay out of jail. So I told them everything, and they regretted most of it. Yeah, so like my mom, I could literally tell her everything. And still to this very day, I can tell her everything. My parents are baby boomers. Oh, there you go. I dated a 32-year-old grandma for a while. What? I guess if she had her kid at 16 and her 16-year-old had a kid at 16, that would make her a grandma. That is insane. I have 5 kids from 21 to 37 years old, and I feel old now, not mention 4 grandkids. Are you a Gen Xer, Greg? These things just intrigue me. She had a kid at 15 and her kid at 16 or something like that. That is nuts. I could not. Do you know what I was doing at 16 years old?
NSYNC concerts.
Backstreet Boys. But yes. '67? Okay. My mother was pretty good about trusting me. There were some weekends in high school that I was gone at friend's house all weekend. In summer, it could be 5 to 6 days. As long as she knew where I was and a few people I was with that she trusted. I was trusted, but I had to earn that trust and continue to earn it by staying out of trouble. Yeah, right? Who hasn't dated a grandma by the time they were 20?
Andrew. Freaking pinned
What? 93? My husband's 93 as well. Eudora, we don't want to know that I was going to Backstreet Boys concerts at 16, not making babies?
We don't pin enough things.
No, we don't. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy to see the difference in, like, even just millennials. I have never dated a grandma. Not yet, Poodoo. One day, your wife will be a grandma. I'm sorry. You're missing out. What is he missing out on, though? A grandma? Experience pays dividends. Jeez.
I mean, eventually everyone's going to date a grandma. Well, not everyone, but...
She will be. Better not be until after kid graduates, though, right? Also, I never stayed in dorms during post-secondary. My university is 20 minutes away, as is everything around town. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna date a grandma. I was just thinking about what Anders said, and I was like, wait a second. No, I'm not gonna date a grandma.
Oh, do you know?
My dad's yeah. Dora gonna be a grandma someday. I will be a grandma someday. But wait, why would I date a grandma?
Maybe you dated a dude that decided they weren't a dude, and then they became a grandma.
And that's totally fine, but...
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that there's a problem with that. I'm just saying that at that point, you would have dated somebody who became a grandma.
Right.
I guess. I guess. That was a crash course in people. Yeah. I don't know. I have socialization skills. Lacking of socialization skills as well, but it's fine. I have all the sounds off right now, Psychic, because we were watching this video, though. I paused.
We were doing this thing.
Yep, we were.
Then we devolved.
Spieling. What is spieling? I gathered. Yeah. Dora is 2 drinks away from dating a grandma. Yep. You know, we should do this non-SC content more often. It's kind of weird to me, to be completely honest. Like, normally if I'm like babbling on about something, most people are just like, yeah, okay, whatever, Dora.
So you know what's fun?
What?
This isn't that much of a stretch of streaming Phasmo for Sam.
Except it is. Out of the 3 available game environments, which is the most stable? None. Yes, you can. I don't even own that one.
Are we allowed to fucking curse? I don't know.
Wait, that just makes me, yeah, no, that's why I'm not playing Poodoo. Asking for a friend? Yeah, that's why I'm not playing. None of them are stable enough to stream. Benefits of dating a grandma, you leave with snacks. Just date a mom. I was waiting for someone to do that bit.
I haven't technically 30k'd on the Hotfix channel, but it's had some weird frame issues just now.
You should be playing Farming Sim in the background. You'd be a instant fit. Wait, what? What does that even mean? I'm just great at bitching. Me too. Grab some lunch or something. You're good, Seiken. Yeah, Voodoo. I just want to be able to fly my Zeus. Okay, so I got into the Zeus. I couldn't fire the weapons, so I was like, well, this is bullshit, and I got out of it. Then I went into my Prospector, and I got out of the hangar, and I got up to be able to quantum, and I like 30k'd. I did that 3 times yesterday before I said, screw this game, and I'm out.
Yesterday was pretty bad.
Yes.
Okay, speaking of off-topic topics, I need to get candy for Halloween, but last year was a total dumpster fire. I bought a bunch of Reese cups, and I ended up eating every single one of them except for like 5 because nobody showed up.
Why did nobody show up?
Candy ideas. Because people, I don't know, kids are dumb. They don't walk up to doors anymore. They like the people in my neighborhood are sitting at the end of their driveway handing out candy, and I'm not doing that. So if I get candy, I'm gonna get candy that I'll eat. And if the kids don't want it, then that's their fault.
Just buy some Bean Boozled.
I thought for a second people stop eating Reese cups, and I'm like, they're dumb.
They're my favorite.
I think it's just people are lazy.
We take our candy to our friends' house in the popular neighborhood. Rockets. Oh, we're gonna start this debate. What is a rocket to you? What are Smarties in the States?
They're the little sugar candies and the little wrapper, the clear wrapper that have like toasty ends.
Okay, that's rockets here. He was gonna say he just ended up eating them all. Yeah. I lost 10 pounds in Manchester. I can't wait to start my new job on Monday and not have such easy access to snacks. Ooh, Monday, Poodoo. Let's go. Love that flavored sugar. Nico wafers? What is that?
They're sugar cookies with like icing in between them, like they're layered.
Smarties are the same as sweet tarts. Oh, not here. Canada is.
Oh no, Necco wafers are the. No, Necco wafers are the.
Smarties are not sweet tarts.
New follow.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Okay, so we're talking about candy, and Pokemon just said treat rare candies may be dropped from catches.
Yeah, the chalk discs. Those are Necco wafers.
Everything is healthier in England than US. Higher standards for food. Yeah. Are pure chalk? What?
No, Smarties are not the same as bottle caps.
No.
No. Not even here, they're not.
Smarties are
No.
chocolate covered coating of
Actually,
bottle caps are like sugar dust.
Initializing holographic video overlays.
Yeah, those are Smarties.
Smarties.
Chocolate covered with a hard chocolate coating.
Yeah, that's not what they are here in the States.
Yeah, not even close.
Like
You can get
this.
them in peanuts.
And then you open it. And it has
Those look like M&Ms.
chocolate.
Yeah, kind of.
They're kind of like M&Ms, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
But M&Ms, you can have peanuts and you can have chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Smarties are just chocolate.
Yeah.
M&Ms have like 50 different varieties now.
Candy coated milk chocolate. That's a Smartie.
That's also an M&M.
No.
That basic description is the same as an M&M.
No. These are Smarties. They're thinner.
Those Sen-Sens were awful.
What's a Sen-Sen?
Yeah, those were worse than those are like black licorice. Horrible thing.
Ew.
Ew. By the way, black licorice is just licorice. That's
Ew.
the natural form.
Yeah, right. But those
So-
Sen-Sens are nasty.
It's not a thin M&M.
It 100% is a thin M&M.
No. It's not.
Does the
It's
shell
delicious
have
though.
flavor, or is it just
No.
a hard shell? Then it's an M&M.
No.
Fisherman's friends. Sen-Sens are like fisherman's friends, but worse.
Chat. It literally says Smarties. Smartie coating is sweeter. Yes.
Okay, you just said it doesn't have flavor.
It doesn't have flavor, but it's sweeter. That like outside part of it is sweeter.
This is a flavor.
No, it's not. It is crunchier.
Yeah, Smarties are crunchy.
Yeah.
And you can cut the top of your mouth with them because they
Mhm.
shard up and slice you. True Canadian.
Smarties are the Smarties are the Canadian bacon of M&Ms.
No.
Canadian bacon is ham.
I want candy that shards up and cuts my roof of my mouth.
Canadian bacon's just fucking ham, okay? It's not bacon.
Circus peanuts? What's a circus peanut?
They're orange, soft marshmallow treats that are shaped like peanuts.
It's like, and I thought you were getting
How else
lunch.
to explain them.
They're gross, but
Oh, they're banana flavored, so you probably wouldn't like them.
Ew.
They're artificial banana flavoring, so
Those banana flavored candies, those banana shaped those were so good.
the like banana nerds or whatever.
No, they're like squishy, soft marshmallow banana things.
Oh,
that's
I
like
think I've never
circus
had those.
peanuts.
You can get the same thing with the red strawberries. The same kind of deal.
Runs? I love runs.
I like. Oh yeah, Runts. Thank you. I like the banana taffy and banana Runts.
Aren't runs the same thing as nerds?
No.
No,
No.
They're like those runs are, I don't know if it's different in America than it is here, but
shaped and
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That's right.
Peanuts. No.
No,
yeah,
you,
nerds are more like tart.
you don't serve circus peanuts to kids that are coming up to trick or treat. That'll get you arrested.
What? Yeah, which is what us Canadians call
They call them
rockets.
What you said?
Yeah, rockets.
Yeah, those sugar candy.
Canadians are wrong.
come in a tube, like a rectangle, like a cylinder tube, and yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it's the candy that teaches kids that little pills are great.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have cigarette candy. Those cigarettes were freaking awesome.
The Popeye candies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to have the red tips on them.
Oh
and
man, I
so
used
good.
to.
Circus Peanut.
Yeah, peanut.
It's a marshmallow candy.
I always have bottle caps, gobstoppers, and runs on hand so I don't smoke 8 packs a day. That's a lot. Y'all are hearing things.
Sugarless candy helped me quit smoking. Has to be sugarless because I was going insane.
I don't eat. Can you? Oh, you guys can hear me playing with that box. I'm so sorry.
What?
I was playing with the box and realized that it's going through on my microphone as I'm like sitting here like crinkling the box. I'm ASMRing chat. Wax candy?
Bad that sounded, but okay.
I remember the wax juices you can get. You used to buy the little juices that were like in wax containers. You'd rip off the top and like chew everything.
The little bottles.
Yeah,
Bottle shaped ones.
end up chewing the whole freaking bottle.
Ew.
I didn't like those.
What?
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, the wax vampire teeth too. Oh,
And
Oh,
these
those things
cigarettes
are
are deemed a
gross.
symbol of toxic masculinity. Fuck, I used to eat those things all the time.
Ew.
And then there was beef jerky chew. Oh, that was so good.
No.
Feel like a real grown up having a big dip of beef jerky chew in your mouth.
Yeah, it amazes me what is sold to children that is like based off of like adult stuff.
yeah, we used to. It was Big League Chew. It was a candy that was like in shreds, like
Mhm.
grated candy, basically. It's grated gum. It was gum, is what it was.
Yeah, it was
It still
gum.
has it. It still has it.
Mhm.
The Big League Chew.
Yeah, you can still buy it.
But it was based on the idea that like you were watching a baseball game and
Yeah.
the baseball players were putting tobacco in their lips, so you would get the Big League Chew, your gum to mimic them.
Yeah. All those chemicals is probably what's wrong with
I
us
think it
now.
was
Whatever
inspired-
makes edible wax.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it was inspired by, but I'm sure that the Sandlot helped sell that stuff.
I haven't seen that in forever. Yeah, you can buy it still, Sykin, at like Circle K. I can't believe they changed Max from to Circle K.
Yeah.
That fucks me up. Like my kids, they're like, "Can we go to Circle K?" And both my husband are like, where?" Even though we've lived here and it's been the same for a while. Because kids love to emulate their parents and older family members, so you can be a good parent and have your kids smoke candy cigarettes than a real one. No. Take number 4, going to make lunch.
Great gum.
It only lasts for like 30 seconds, and then after that, you just got this big wad of gum in your mouth.
Well, yeah, but as a kid, you didn't care. You just got another one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dad's root beer. Go make your lunch.
Or whatever.
You can still buy that. I see it at the Dollarama a lot.
I can't drink Dad's anymore. It's too sweet now.
I don't drink pop, soda, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Coke Zero. Oh my god, I can't stop.
Bleh.
Bleh.
I'm addicted to Coke Zero worse than I was cigarettes.
I can't do the zero sugar sodas.
Soda pop, yeah. Or what was
I
don't-
fucking hate that so much, combining soda and pop together. Choose one. I don't care which one you call it, but don't call them both.
could see their pancreas?
What if it did Sody Pop?
Sody Pops.
Oh, I knew somebody that called it Sody Pop. Why? I always questioned them. Like, what the fuck is a Sody Pop?
Of course, like down in the southern U.S., it's not even soda or pop. It's just Coke.
Coke.
Everything's
Yeah.
fucking Coke.
Hey, Captain Poodoo. Muffin Tops. Muffin top.
Speaking of muffin tops, did you know that if you go to co-op, I don't know if you guys have co-op in the States, but here, if you go to co-op, you can buy muffin tops. It's literally just the top of the muffin.
Yep.
It's so good.
Our world is dying.
I don't want a muffin top. I have one already.
But do you, when you eat a muffin, when you when you eat a muffin, what's your favorite part of the muffin?
I like
The whole
entire
thing?
muffin.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But here's the vileness of that. They're taking the top of the muffin and selling that, but they're also taking the bottom of the muffin and selling that by putting a little bit of icing on top of it and calling it a cupcake.
No.
You have a point.
So it's like that's the
No.
vileness of it.
So what they do is they just make the muffin tops. Not a full muffin,
How do you make a muffin top without
just
the
a
bottom?
muffin top.
So cake,
Yeah, flat cake
flat cake.
or a cookie. Wouldn't that be called a soft cookie?
Cookies are a little different than cakes.
Or looks so concerned over there over these muffin tops.
It's
I'm just
just
concerned where they're actually getting those muffin tops from. Are they just taking guys with dad bods and be like, here, we're gonna take your muffin top and sell it?
no. Okay, lunch for real this time? Are we sure, Psychic? If you pay to eat a muffin top, make sure the police don't catch you. What? Never seen a nightlife like that? Not even in Vegas? Was it good? Muffin tops would just be short muffins. But it's just the top of the muffin. When you buy a muffin, and you take the top off, and you eat it, it's delicious.
I think you're
Yeah,
getting tricked.
You're not a cake person, though, are you?
No.
Yeah, that's why you like the muffin tops. Because I'm more of a cake person. I like the center
entire
part of the
muffin.
muffin. Yeah.
So that would be like a brownie, because the brownie's got the crisp edges, right?
I don't... No. I don't eat sweets. Like, I don't eat a lot of sweets. But I would kill for a muffin top. Just the top part of a muffin. Because it's delicious. Like, it tastes like a muffin. Just the best part of the muffin.
What if you take
Best
the
part of a
top-
muffin is a muffin.
No.
Take the muffin, take the top off the muffin, flip it upside down, and then squish it onto the bottom part of the muffin.
Why would you do that?
Because then all the toppings on top of the muffin are in the middle like a sandwich.
What?
That's a muffin bottom.
I'm eating chocolate lasagna. It's actually cake. Oh no. Waiting for
What?
a chocolate lasagna.
Huh?
Lasagna has layers.
Like an onion.
Cake has layers. Ogres have layers.
I don't like chocolate, so
Like a parfait. Anyhow, wow. Okay.
you know what else has layers? People have layers. You eat people?
Yes. I mean, no.
Ending on the day.
Little Soylent Green enjoyer over here.
Cereal lunch it is. Is it because of the muffin talk you didn't want to miss the muffin talk, Psykin? I was like every local. Oh Jesus, Poodoo.
Keep singing, I am the Muffin Man.
Oh my God, you guys are seriously telling me you don't know what a muffin top is? Ah,
We'll also
no.
be offering more special.
Get out of here.
I mean,
I mean, I
eat
know what a
muffins.
muffin
I know
top
what a
is.
muffin top is. It's just the best part of a muffin is a muffin.
BT.
It's like eating a muffin top is like eating the rind of bread. It's like taking the slice at the end of the bread loaf
No.
and eating that.
No.
The eye.
Okay,
It's not the rind, it's the eye.
we're going to just place this right here, and we're gonna switch over so I can show you.
Initializing holographic video overlays.
Is there a PowerPoint presentation?
I put it as the top of a muffin so that I just showed up with muffins. You see this delicious part right here? This. How to make muffin tops. You take this part. It is the best part. Because it's not too soft. It's not crunchy at all. It's amazing.
That really depends on how it's made. I've had crunchy muffin tops.
So basically, you're making a muffin and just ripping the top off. Because those pictures look like muffins to me.
This is not a muffin. This is a muffin top. We're gonna go learn how to make muffin tops.
Sorry, those look like
Whoa.
cupcakes.
Whoa. Hold on, chat.
Yeah, but how do you get the top without the rest of the muffin?
I don't know.
A very shallow muffin is what it is.
Yep.
No. Okay. Listen. You preheat your oven. In a medium bowl, you mix your flour, all your ingredients, yada, yada, yada. Then you bake it for 15 minutes, but you put it... spoon the batter into greased muffin top tins. So there's tins. No, I don't make fucking muffins, Jedi. I'm not Betty Crocker. I'm sorry. It's the top of the muffin. It's just it's soft and tasty. Short muffins. No.
Fuck you, Jedi. I'm not Betty Crocker.
She's not Betty fucking Crocker. Yeah, I'll go down on a muffin. Oh my god.
Okay, muffin top pans are pretty messed up.
Baking in space? Yes, Amunra. She's not Dora the Baker. Yeah. The broadcast brought to you by not Betty Crocker. Yeah, like I'm not. I prefer to eat the tops of my muffins. I do eat the whole muffin, but I always eat the top first. I pull the top off and I eat it. Then the bottom part, I take the paper off and then I eat the bottom part. This just in. Poodoo likes bottoms. Come on, chat. Like,
You heard it here, folks. She pulls her top off before she eats it.
I hate it here. No, you eat bottom first, save the top for last. I eat the top part first because the bottom part I can set down without having to worry that anything's gonna get on it. Because it's got the paper. It's not a pancake.
That's what they look like. The muffin tins, I'm looking right at the muffin tins, and they look like little pancake tins.
Is this where I tell you I eat a muffin with a fork?
What?
You peel off the paper and you flatten it out, and then you take a fork and you just start taking slices of the muffin. I go like forks first into the top of the muffin.
Okay, look, I googled, whoops. Why is a muffin top the best part of a muffin? And Google says probably due to the fucking whatever reaction, which is what turns the top of the muffin a nice golden brown color and makes its texture different from what the rest of the muffin has. Chat, here you have it. It is the best part of the muffin.
That'd be awesome if the Google AI thing gave you a summary. It was just like basically because of the fucking whatever that happens to the muffin.
With a fork, right? I just completely was like, nope, don't want to hear it. Except the bottom of a muffin top is different when you pull the top off.
Eat cake with a fork?
I don't eat cake.
Whoopie pie. That's what
Okay.
they remind me. Sorry, they're whoopie pie tray. That's what they're called.
Why eat the...
Muffin.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. Why eat the muffin stump last? Because it has the wrapper on it, right? So I can set it down. Whereas if I eat the top part first, or eat the bottom part first, I still have to hold my top while eating the bottom. How am I gonna get that paper off with the top in my hand?
I told you. Flip it. You take the top, you rip off the top, you flip it
So she
upside
likes-
down onto the bottom, so you got yourself a squishy sandwich of muffin goodness.
I
I'm
don't...
gonna get myself in trouble.
I don't know what kind of person just holds the muffin in their hand.
Stein
we
just
have-
said it best. Best part of the muffin is eating it.
Do we have any other way of holding a muffin other than our hands?
Yeah, so when I eat the bottom of the muffin, I like peel it off and then I bite it and then I peel it off more and then I bite it so that my grubby little hands aren't touching my food. I have a weird food diversion to it being touched.
There's definitely serial killers in this chat.
When I eat pizza, I don't eat the crust if I've touched it. When I eat a sandwich, I don't eat where my fingers have touched. Now do you understand why I eat the bottom last? Because my fingers aren't touching it.
Preferred the tip.
Boy, you're gonna hate hearing where I ate supper last night.
What?
Dora likes just the tip.
Oh, wait. Do you eat ribs, Dora?
Yes.
Do you eat them with your hands?
On the bones.
Aren't you touching your food though?
If I still wash my hands. I wash my hands very religiously, like you guys would have no idea. But it doesn't matter.
I'm still baffled by the muffin top pan.
Why? I'm scared. I'm not gonna
the shell of
Google
muffin
it.
pan.
It's exactly what it's just like a wasteful pan. It's literally, and they don't even have 12. It's 6. The majority of them were 6s. The 112 I saw was like $30.
I think the muffin pan I have is 6 muffins.
Yeah, for like a 12 pan of muffin tops, it was like $30 for the pan.
They charge you more for less.
Do the rules change if another person touches the food? Like, do you expand the parameter of the no-eat zone? It depends. Like, what do you mean, senior? Let's go through moisturizers like there's no tomorrow.
Just poke her food and see if she eats it.
We are talking about food, yes. Also, my food can't touch.
How do you eat soup?
My kids don't touch my food.
How do you eat soup if your food can't touch?
That's different. But if I make like chicken, rice, and vegetables, there's a space between all of it.
What
Do
about
you use those plates? That
No.
Compartments?
it's plates here?
No. I'm 32 years old. I know how to separate my food so that it never touches.
But it does touch. It touches in your stomach.
No.
She's graduated to the jail plates instead, like the jail trays.
I also well, no, Ranprint, nope.
Oh, we just talked about this the other day. Chicken tikka. Or chicken tikka masala.
So good.
You mix that with the rice. That's the best way.
Yes. So there's certain things that like are meant to be eaten like that, but if I make, like I said, just chicken, rice, and vegetables, they're separated because to me they're not to be mixed.
What about like a bento bowl? Is that what it's called? Where like the Tokyo bowls?
That's what my kids have for their lunch boxes.
No, it's like it's a
Have you ever
restaurant
done-
deal where they have the rice bowls. That's it.
Do you eat all the
Have you ever
rice?
done-
Yes.
Have you ever done ramen in a restaurant?
Yeah.
And
But
they
that
give you, like, the food is on top, but it's all like separated into little things, and you have to like mix it.
yeah, but that
You don't have to mix it.
it's meant to be like that.
I've never actually
So,
had a ramen.
what about
The kids for
what about a
sure level
KFC
0.
famous bowl?
It's meant to be cooked like that.
Mexi Fries Deluxe?
Meant to be cooked like that.
So good. Those Mexi Fries Deluxes are like amazing.
What about poutine?
It's meant to be cooked like that.
And for the record, I just wanted to say Mexi Fries Deluxe. 'Cause
Hey, on October 31st, Taco Bell is bringing back their 80s menu.
nice.
Yeah.
Extra, like, supreme hot sauce that burned. My
It's-
cousin poured some of that hot sauce on his hand by accident, and he still has a scar to this day. How insane it was.
How do you handle hot dogs? It's meant to be eaten like that. A big crumb of cake fell in my weed grinder and I almost ground it up with my smoke. Have fun eating your muffins like the lords of old. My food can't touch used to be a thing for me when I was a kid, and my mom had like a cafeteria tray for me with like little sections. I was very much like Eudora, but then I turned 6 and realized it's all going in the same belly. Different mixtures provide different flavors, but I don't like that. We do have a Taco Bell up here. But I don't know. I just, as soon as chicken hits a plate with other things, they get mixed fully together. Pot pie always, no, I can't. Is to get a Hungry Man microwave dinner and mix it all into the mash. I love Hungry Man microwave dinners, Rampant. They're literally my favorite, but I don't mix them. Chicken and rice, no.
It was my mistake. It was Taco Time, not Taco Bell. That was talking about. The sauce was insanely hot.
2-week antibiotics. Aw, Aristotle, I'm sorry. At least you took her in. It's just gonna get better. It's fine if it touches in my belly, but it's different when it's on my plate. And I'm one of those really weird people. So like my husband, he'll make like steak, mashed potatoes, and some kind of vegetable, usually asparagus. I eat the asparagus, mashed potatoes, and then my steak. Do you know why? Because if I have to cut my steak and it touches my mashed potatoes or my vegetables, I'm not eating it.
Bloody potatoes.
She's got a hydration shot as well. That's good. Not dying at the moment. Yeah.
Part of potatoes is cleaning the plate. You take
Yeah.
the potatoes and the fork and just like smother it around all the juices and everything.
Best is when you take that final couple pieces of meat and then scoop up the potatoes with gravy. Oh, it's so good.
What if it's a dish meant to be mixed that is made with chicken and rice? If it's meant to be mixed, then yes. But if you go to a restaurant or you make it at home and it's not something that you had intended to like turn into like a stir fry, then no, do not let it touch on my plate. I don't want it.
So do you like look at your server and be like, make sure everything's separated?
No.
I want food dams.
Yeah, I was just gonna say she brings her own little separation for the system for the plate. Just put this on the plate first before you.
No.
We're sorry, Dora. You're allowed to be picky.
It's only really at home. At a restaurant, I don't have control of it, so like I just eat it, whatever. But at home, because I have control of it, if it touches, I don't want to eat it. Yeah, and that's normal to me, Poodoo. Like, it's meant to be made that way. That, again, is meant to be made that way. Y'all aren't listening to me. We're back at this freaking muffin top conversation. That was slow-cooked chicken with onion, celery, and gravy dumped on rice. That sounds pretty good.
That does sound good.
Mix it all up. No.
Cheese and tomato soup.
That's good.
So good.
Do you dip your grilled cheese in your tomato soup?
I do.
Then you're defying them.
No. No.
Because those two are meant to be separated.
No.
No, I have to agree with Dora. You can't. Those are not meant to be separated.
No.
Those are meant to go together.
If it's cooked
They're
separately,
served to
she
be
wants it
separated.
separate. Yeah, if it's cooked separately, I want it separate on my plate. But yes, if it's cooked in the same dish, or like cooked separately but meant to be mixed together, then I don't care. But yes, grilled cheese is meant to be dipped in tomato soup. What are we talking about? I was not listening. My weird food aversions. Y'all are nuts.
Hey,
You're
we're not.
nuts.
I was gonna say, we're not.
Look, you can make high domed muffin tops.
Oh my goodness.
Fedora.
Yeah.
So they're cakes.
No. I like who you are. I just want to meet you and your husband at Bar Citizen or Sicon someday, preferably before SC 101. You're gonna think I'm insane though, Poodoo. You only get like a little bit of like who I am as a person. Stu must be no, Stu is meant to be that way though. It was
What
yeah.
about mixed vegetables?
And it's meant to be that way.
No, they're not.
Yes.
Vegetables are meant to be separated, not mixed in a bag like in the grocery store.
If you buy it in the grocery store in the bag and it's all mixed together, I'll eat it. But like I said, if I have to cook one separate thing of peas, one thing of corn, one thing of carrots, and then mix them together, I don't want it.
If I served you a plate that had mashed potatoes as a bed with a steak on top of it, would you be offended by that? And I put gravy on top of the steak.
What? Like, would...
Totally arguing with herself.
Is there a name for it? You're making my hands sweat. Like, is there, like, would you have a name for it?
Yes.
Food.
We're gonna call it.
It's called food.
We're gonna call it cow in a potato field.
Eggs and what about like bird's nest?
That. That's good.
I would probably eat it because that's
It has a name.
yeah. I guess.
So if I named the cow outside, you would eat the cow after I named it?
Potatoes. No.
You just said you would.
Have you been fooling that you were normal? Yes. He didn't make that. Totally didn't make. He did.
No, totally. That's totally a real thing.
What about
Much
birds?
more. If you picture, I love eggs and toast. Hold on. Eating things that are supposed to be mixed together separately, like they eat the pasta sauce off the top of the pasta before eating the pasta. No, it's meant to be mixed together.
Just slurping the pasta off each pasta, just throwing it back in the bowl.
No. It's
In a fancy restaurant.
it's meant to be eaten together.
My hands are sweating
Visualizing
too.
holographic video overlays.
You pick up your penne pasta or whatever, you're licking the sauce off of it, you put the pasta back down.
Just keep having extra bowl.
Potatoes. You're gonna serve me on separate plates? Like with my hand on one, my arm on the other? Like what?
That's fine as long as it was separated.
No.
Is this an episode of Dexter?
Nightmare said.
He was just born this way. It's fine.
Nightmare said, I'ma just serve Dora on separate plates. That's what I said. What do you mean? Used to raise cows and name them, and after they butchered them, the packages were in the freezer with the name Rump Steak Betsy. No! No. Actually, anybody ever have one of those friends that would eat the cheese off the pizza before
Yes.
eating the crust? No. Yes, my
I think
kids.
I've met that person.
Is she fried or smoked? Hi, Micro, how are you?
Oh, like take the toppings off?
Yeah.
I actually used to do that as a kid.
Dora's touching the mashed potatoes.
Right, I used to make pizza sandwiches. You take 2 slices of square cut pizza and just fold them on
Mash
top of each other.
both sides together.
Yep, and make a little sandwich out of it.
Also, mashed potatoes are very, like, sacred food to me. I love mashed potatoes.
Do you do a ritual every time you make them or something?
Something like that. I don't know who's like, okay, when I first started streaming Star Citizen, the conversation about mashed potatoes came up, and I said I would do some really nasty things for mashed potatoes. And there's people that come in every now and then and ask me questions about mashed potatoes. But mashed potatoes are my favorite potatoes ever. Like, if I could eat mashed potatoes with every single meal, I would.
So what kinds of things would you do for mashed potatoes?
Lots. I love mashed potatoes. And I have since I was a kid.
I'm actually kind of disturbed by that statement that you said.
Garlic smashed potatoes? How does one join Dora's mashed potato religion? You just have to love mashed potatoes.
I'm going to put a link in the chat.
Oh no.
You can feel free to go to this link if they like to. It is not work safe.
I've seen some very horrible videos of people doing some really strange things with potatoes.
5 gallons of mashed potatoes.
I used to work with this guy, and they have a song about mashed potatoes.
Oh no.
I thought it was potato.
Oh my god. Just by the title. I'm concerned.
Wait, Poodoo, I thought it was potato salad, not mashed potatoes. How do you feel about mashed potato flakes? No. Dora, what's your stance on cheesy potatoes? I like cheesy potatoes. Just mashed potatoes. Oh, that's terrible. Why so much? Were they good?
You and I were in agreement with scallop potatoes, right? Like they're good.
Yeah, I love scalloped potatoes.
Yeah.
Cheesy. I love potatoes in general. I just love potatoes.
Tater tots are the best.
See, I like tater tots. But mashed potatoes?
Waffle fries.
I'm not a huge fan, actually.
Here's a question. Mashed potatoes with the skin on or skin off?
It depends.
Or yellow potatoes?
On.
Rusty?
Off.
Because baked potatoes, those are rustic, are super good with the skins that crust the skin.
I don't eat, when I eat baked potatoes, I do not eat, I do not eat the skin.
What the hell?
Yeah, what is a later potato?
No. Everything else at this whole conversation, nothing else matters. You do not eat the crispy potato skin of a baked potato?
Nothing else matters, no.
I am on the same boat, and with very weird exceptions. Like,
what?
If I have something else to put the potato skins with, I'll eat them. But that defies Dora's rule. But
hi, Alex.
I'll eat the inside of the potato out, and then.
Or Ander.
And then if I have some way to cut the potato skins up and put them with something else, I will eat those later. But I do love potato skins, and that's something that's weird on my part of food, I think. Like the baked potato itself.
So, I like you can buy potato skins. They're like potato skins, and then they have like stuff inside of them. I like that. Like, I'll eat those. But off of a baked potato, I will not eat.
Yeah, when my mom used to skin potatoes for mashed potatoes, we would sit and eat the potato skins, the raw potato skins, because they're just good.
Mashed taters on a roll with butter. I haven't tried that, but I have a weird thing where I don't do that. How are you, Alex? Not raw, no. No. Potato skin with sour cream is yum. Like, from the baked potato, you eat the inside of the potato. I had to be very careful on how I worded that. You eat the inside of the potato, and then you take the skin and you dip it in sour cream. Second? I have food mixed on her plate. It's funny. Is that what your issue is? Sorry. Kind of. If it's meant to be mixed, then I'll eat it. But if it's not meant to be mixed, then no, I don't want to eat it. If y'all like potatoes, you owe it to yourself to grow potatoes. All you need is a tall pot. It's completely different from the 1+-year-old potatoes you buy in the store. I have had homegrown potatoes, and they're fantastic. I still don't like the skin. Yes, eat out the baked potato, then eat skin with sour cream. I'm never going to be able to read that phrase ever again. Y'all just ruined that for me. You eat the skin.
What do you call it?
You
the
eat.
stuff out of the middle of the potato.
You
The
eat.
potato starchy part.
Okay, but yes, eat out the baked potato just sounds fucking weird.
You eat out its guts.
Eat out a spud.
You
Potato bone.
In the guts
Is
out
that
of
like banana bones?
you eat the inside of the potato, and then you take the skin and do whatever you're gonna do with it. Myself personally, I usually just leave the skin on my plate. There goes the family rating for the channel. Oh, it was never family friendly.
sacrilege.
Always play slow jazz while eating potato. I'm so sorry to anybody that listens to me while you're at work. Jesus, Poodoo!
Hey, that's if they're listening to this conversation at work without headphones, that's a them problem.
I eat out the big
Yep.
potato. What is wrong with you all? In England, they call it takeaway. Yeah, I know. I mix my food on purpose. Therefore, it was meant to be eaten together. No. No. My husband does that too, and it weirds me out.
I mix everything together too.
I only just recently started. I get this one meal from this restaurant. It's called Hunter Chicken. And I only just recently started eating the mashed potatoes that I get on the side with the chicken dipped in the Hunter sauce. Is that... There you go. That's as wild as I get. But yeah, no. Small plates? What?
Unidentified ghost? What's that?
It's unidentified.
What's it?
Potatoes, 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 potatoes.
We use small plates for like when you get an appetizer, you take it off the appetizer plate and you put it on the small plate. Also, chat, I have a question for you. Do you call it appetizer or appetizer?
It's appetizer.
Okay.
Appetizer sounds like something that a particular brand would
Yeah,
call
like a
it, just to
restaurant
be
would call
stupid.
Isn't appetizer a drink? I thought appetizer was an alcoholic drink.
It could be.
I literally made a note on my note file on my phone called Englishisms. What? Tease? What is it? A show, right? Forced divorce.
Forced divorce.
Not orders. They're horse divorce.
I mean, that's how it's spelled.
I know. A teaser would be an entirely different thing, yeah. But people that I've seen on the internet lately have been calling them appetizers. You go to toilet. What?
I got a Gola spot. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
It's a very cool looking Pokemon.
Weird.
And apple teaser is a drink.
Oh, did you Google it?
Apple teaser is, but an appetizer, like an appetizer.
An appetizer is a dog toy.
Appetizer.
Apple teaser, a play on appetizer, is a sparkling fruit juice created by blending fruit juice with carbonated water.
No.
I didn't make it up. It's right here in front of me.
No. That's weird.
Yeah, why
What's
not
that?
an appetizer?
Is
It's
it?
shocking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it so shocking? Like, what?
That's when the customers are rude before they order.
No. No. But like, I don't know. It's an It's an appetizer.
Hello and welcome to Dora's. Would you like an appetizer?
Appetizer.
Apple tea.
No, it's an appetizer, not an apple taser.
You know, I have in my head like an apple with tasers inside
Yeah.
of it.
The waiter looks at you. Okay,
All right.
you insist.
Underhand jab right in your stomach or something.
That is shocking.
Sitting there arguing with him about it too.
Just one bite will shock you.
Oh my god.
Oh no. I can't with you, chat. Oh, back to the Halloween candy thing. Why not just buy like a box of like mixed chocolates? Like they're all like individually wrapped chocolates.
Like Forrest Gump.
Like
that, and I ate all of them.
like this, like individually wrapped chocolates. Why don't you just do that and give them out like that? No.
You can go to like Walmart and grab like the box of 100 of different things like Reese's and stuff.
Yeah, like this. These chocolates here that I have in my hand, they all came out of a box. It's just like an actual like mixed box. Why wouldn't you do that for Halloween instead of just like one kind? Because then you get a variety when you have to eat it later.
Because, Dora, I don't like my candies mixed.
But they're packaged.
But they're not meant to be mixed.
But they're
That's
packaged.
why they have individual packaging.
As long as there's room for it. Yes. Just turn off lights and don't hand out candy. Oh, I have to take my son trick-or-treating this year, so no candy being handed out here.
Honestly, I thought about doing that this year because last year I don't know. I bought a bunch of candy and then 6 people showed up.
See, you could do that. That's what I do.
Buy a bunch of stuff on sale.
Mm-hmm.
Bought 2 boxes of candy, mixed candy, and I ate most of them already. So I don't know how, because I'm a pig.
Sit on the porch with a water gun and spray anyone that comes up to the door.
I'm gonna start giving out Tums. That's what I'll do. I'll give out Tums for kids.
Just put an empty bowl outside with a note that says "Take one," and the kids will think someone raided it. Yeah, my neighbors do that. It's funny. And
That's a trick.
and I know they're home because they have dogs, so I see them outside all the time. But yeah, we live in an area where people hand out whole regular sized candy bars. Parts of my town do that.
That's considered the rich people area.
In Calgary, like the big city, there is one house that hands out full-sized bags of chips, full 2 liters of pops, sodas.
Crap.
Yeah.
Those kind of rich people aren't bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like full-sized bags of chips. Can you hear that? That's a dog.
I bet that dog.
Can I pet that dog? Full
Can I
2
pet
liters
that
of pops. Wouldn't the plural still be pop? No, it's pops. I don't know. Oh yeah, the 2-liter pop bottle family had to get their floor reinforced for the weight. Yeah, and Circle K donated a whole ton of pop to them and huge things of like huge boxes of the like full-size chips.
It's like goose, geese, moose, meese, pop, peeps.
Last time
Stewie, for the record, I'm 300 plus pounds and my floors are fine.
my old house, I handed out full-size things. Jeez.
Just caved in some places.
I would avoid them with my kids.
I'm just gonna know where the holes are.
Someone else's kids. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's nuts. Handed out candy. We've handed out candy twice since my daughter was born. She's 11. Once when she was like 2.5, almost 3 years old. No, she was 3. And then a couple years back, both my kids had COVID on Halloween. So, yeah, we're like, well, wear a scary mask and hand out candy. Obviously, they are wearing gloves, so it's whatever, but yeah. We've only done it twice. and we live in a small town, right? So like, it's small enough that all of the kids within the town can go around pretty much the entire town in like a 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours. It depends on the age of the kids, but yeah. Oh, I know, Syken. It's insane. Also, I remember as a child, I used to go out with like my brother, and we would go and we would fill up our candy bag and then go home. I'm now watching parents carry their kids' candy bags around while their kids have like smaller bags that they go up to the door with, dump it into that, and then they have like 3 or 4 bags like that. Like, it's insane.
We used to do the pillowcases.
Yeah, we do pillowcases.
Pillowcases.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
We
filled
do
it up
that.
and that was it.
Yeah. That's what I was seeing too. It's nuts. But like, parents are going trick-or-treating with their kids now, and like, when I grew up, that wasn't a thing. We just went trick-or-treating.
Oh, the parents are always there. They're always like down at the sidewalk, and the kids run up to the house.
I guess it depends on the age, right? But like,
Except last year when everybody was out at the end of the driveway.
yeah, that's weird. I wonder why.
When I was younger, there was no parents out with us.
Yeah.
They would kick us out, and that was it. Like,
Yeah.
you went out. And if you came home that night, well, good job.
Yeah. Like, it was so weird. Dad went with me once, but it was 35 below, so he drove around so I could jump in and warm up every 4 or 5 houses. We did that one time with my kids. My son was 2. And we lived out on an acreage, and my father-in-law drove them into the town and then would meet us a couple houses down so that the kids could get in and warm up. We only did that one time. The rest of the time, you're bundle up. Like, I buy your costume big enough that you can bundle up.
Yeah, Canadian costumes, you buy them big enough, 2 sizes bigger.
Yeah. Like, my daughter's going as a werewolf this year. I could fit in her costume. But for her, it's big enough that she can put her winter jacket underneath, her snow pants, and you could still see her costume. She
I picked out the weirdest costume. It's like skin black suit with red eyes.
Oh.
So it's just creepy as hell.
We, the afternoon of the 1st, our town does like a Halloween thing. And, my daughter wants to do like inflatables, which I think is hilarious.
That was the second option, was if we couldn't find this specific skin tight black thing or whatever, he was going to go with the inflatable thing. Something inflatable.
Yeah. No worries, Second. Yeah, like, it's, I don't know, there's some pretty cool costumes out there. And like, kids are getting a little bit more creative now, but I don't know. The one year we went trick-or-treating, and it was like, everybody was like whatever the big movie of that year was.
Oh my goodness, speaking of, there was this person I know, they're really kind of witchy and, kind of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Her son is dressed up in a burlap bag with all this creepy, like Blair Witch kind of, strings all around him. It was like, it's just so scary as It's like he just crawled out of the bush somewhere killing people.
As a like teenager, we had this tradition where we would watch like scary movies all day. And one of them was always Blair Witch Project. And then we would go trick-or-treating because it felt like way spookier.
Okay, anybody that knows Saskatchewan will kind of understand this. When the Blair Witch Project came out, there was my cousins, there's probably like 20 of us. We were like, we have to go see this. So we all went to theater. And I'm talking like guys that grew up on the streets and bad gang, tough guys.
Yeah.
Some of them were fucking crying by the end of it, because we all know what it's like to live in the bush. Like, every single one of us has lived in the bush for over a week at a time,
Yeah.
So we know there's crazy people in the bush.
Yeah. I loved the Blair Witch Project. The second one was trash. Might be last scary movie I've ever watched. What? Really? The first one was really good. I didn't like the second one. The second one felt forced.
Yeah.
But the first one, yeah. When I go camping, I think about that quite often.
Snot bubble?
What?
The snot bubble.
No, the little freaking stick figures and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you do see some weird things in the bush, that's for sure. There's no question. We have seen like burial sites and stuff, so you will see like these little weird symbols, and so yeah, it's pretty creepy.
Ooh, I lived near the area of the Blair Witch Project for 20 years. Oh, you have any crazy stories? I'm intrigued.
Me too.
The heck? The local town was happy when it wasn't a big thing anymore.
No doubt.
Oh, probably. I don't... Yeah.
I think that would bring some money in, but I doubt it. I don't think it'd bring any money into a small town. They'd probably just like stomped all the way through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring a lot of weird people running around and doing weird things all the time.
Kind of attracted some weirdos, yes. See, that I could see, and that makes sense to me. Hey chat, what do you think? Do you think on Monday we'll be able to actually get in to the game and play it? Sorry, not a game. Do you think we'll be able to get into Star Citizen and play it? No. Not me. Kujix? Why do you hate me? Hotfix not working? No. Well, not for us, anyways. I live down the street from the Hand That Rocks the Cradle house. I know the owners. Wait, what? What is the Hand That Rocks the Cradle?
The kids' show.
It's a show? Wait, no, Monday will be fine because I'll be back at work. Yeah, you won't miss my ADHD nonsense. It was a B-grade psychological thriller. Oh. You know what movie I really liked? Amityville Horror. I loved that one.
Read the book.
Was it good?
Oh yeah, the book is like I don't get scared very often.
Mm-hmm.
But that book, it took me almost a month to read it because I couldn't finish. Like I'd start a chapter and be like, nope, and then stop that.
There's also, what is it? Stephen King's Rose Red? Or Red Rose? Fuck, I don't remember. It was like
Rose Red's good.
4-hour movie. Literally loved it. When I was a kid, my mom and I would like set up in the living room with sleeping bags and you know, like a little camp out in the living room. And yeah, we would always watch that. I loved it. I lived 2 blocks from Hand the Rocks, the Cradle House, when I was in my 20s. Really? Interesting. Smile? No.
There was an old tuberculosis clinic outside of Prince Albert that ended up becoming an insane asylum.
Oh.
And there was a lot of deaths there, like a whole lot of deaths. So the whole area itself, it was basically haunted as craziness. So you've seen a lot of shit there, lots and lots of bad things.
Huh. I live in Red Deer. That's scary enough. That's true. Dora watched movies. Lies. You know, it's crazy. I do watch movies. I don't remember them though. I live 2 blocks from a 7-Eleven. It's not very exciting. Are you sure? Because 7-Eleven at nighttime is when all the crazy people come out.
Yeah, you don't go to 7-Eleven here at nighttime.
No.
You avoid it.
Yes. 7-Eleven is very scary. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where are you gonna get your taquitos?
Not 7-Eleven at nighttime.
7-Eleven, no. don't go to 7-Eleven when it gets dark.
I'm sleeping then. Oh, I guess you're lucky. Yeah, the second it starts to get dark, nope, don't go there. I love 7-Eleven at midnight. You get free donuts. Your 7-Eleven must be safe then, Renprint, because not here. 9:30 is bedtime. 10 o'clock it's bedtime for me.
Must be nice to have a bed to sleep in.
Okay, so it's funny you say that. The other day, my husband and I were talking. We were talking to my son, and my husband was talking about putting beds in on our raft in Ark, and he looks at my son straight faced, and he says, "I have bedtime." I freaking don't think I've ever laughed so hard. I guess it's one of those context things, but it was kind of out of nowhere. I look like the kind of person other people lock their doors when they see me. I'm nice though. Yeah, that's what psychopaths say, Ramprint.
I'm really nice, I swear. Pet cats and everything.
But you know what? I know exactly the kind of people you're talking about. And they usually are the nice people.
The funny thing is, if somebody sees me walking down an alley, they offer me money.
Thank you, Ranprint, for taking my joke and not like getting mad about it.
And on that one, thank you guys for having me.
You bet.
You guys have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
Okay. I'm not a psychopath. Again, that's what a psychopath would say. I'm really nice. I'll say sorry after I murdered you and say grace before eating your... I'm literally just waiting for somebody's stream to start here before we raid out, even though I have to go to work.
Ooh, I know who.
Yeah.
It's gonna be late.
Probably. And it's gonna suck to be him. What time is it? What time is it? Time for me to be productive, yep. I gotta be late. I gotta go to work. Not that it matters. You wanna hear the latest thing? Yesterday was review day, okay, at work. And the girl that was doing my review is very nitpicky. Like, very, very nitpicky. If it wasn't worded the exact way that she wanted it to be worded, she would nitpick it apart. When I'm telling you that I got sent a 3-page Word document for my review, I'm not kidding. And you wanna know what it was? It was mostly like, oh, well, you didn't put this in this, or this in this. Why so short? That's long. And that was only for a 2-week period. I'm gonna mix all the food on my dinner plate together tonight just for Dora. Ew, why? Oh, there you go, Sam. Synced for you. What's wrong with my audio? Is it desyncy? Oh my goodness. Somebody want to yell at this guy? I'm gonna throw some cat. Ugh, what is wrong with you? My mouth moves before you see stuff? Oh, it's like a dubbed movie. It's like a dubbed movie. Gotta tell you who to yell at first? Oh, I'm sure you could guess. Hit pause and unpause to fix. Dubbed Dora. Catch up on... Ew, no. That's like my son. He eats pizza dipped in ketchup. Yeah, who we yelling at? What did he get called at sitcom? Hyndrosia?
Galactic always calls him Hydrosa.
Yeah. He's gonna miss my raid because I gotta go to work.
He never starts early.
He does. Except for the one day that I'm able to raid him. Really fun to use Twitch audio and watch on wait. Oh. Really fun to use Twitch and watch on YouTube. Twitch audio and watch on YouTube, or vice versa. Hydrosia. He is never on time. The last couple times that I had to raid out early, he was early. But when I need to raid, like, to go to work, he's late. He's gonna miss this raid. Somebody yell at him.
I just sent him a message, but I don't know if he's gonna read it.
Probably not. Probably not. Raw Dag, how are you? HC Vertigo Zone? Yeah. I haven't been able to raid here in a while, so that's where I wanted to go. But it's taking sweet time. There we go. Alright, chat. Somebody yelled at him. Alright, we're gonna get over there. You guys are gonna tell Hindrosa that I had to raid and run because I do need to go to work. He was late, so I can't even say hi. If you're not in the Discord and would like to be, there's the Discord link, as well as the link to all of my socials. And if you guys are in mining, be sure to check out scminingbomb.com for all of your mining needs. I will be back on Monday. Thank you, Ander, for hanging out. I appreciate it.
What I'm here for. And modding stuff.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You're gonna tell him that he's late and tell him that, yeah, I had to go. But yeah, hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day. I have a big announcement coming next week, so next week you're not gonna want to miss it. Tuesday for sure. But yeah, hopefully you guys all have a fantastic weekend. I'll be back Monday at 10 a.m. If you're not sure what time that is, check my About Me below, and it'll be in your time zone. Bye!
Initializing holographic video overlays. Initiating vocal overlay. Combining desynthesizers. Audio subsystem initialization complete. In 3, 2, 1. Begin diagnostic pattern.